I'm hidden. No longer.
What happened?
Oh, I was just hidden behind the thing.
Hi, everyone.
Oh my god, so loud.
Oh, goodness.
Beautiful. Not loud at all. Hello, everybody.
I
Hello,
see Toast
Sapphire.
in there. I see Jim, Bass,
And
Mason.
Blair,
There's Allie.
Toast,
Hello, hello.
Allie. Or
Life
jump
keeps
scare.
happening.
Am I that loud?
Oh, I'm sorry, Sapphire. I'm sorry,
Am
life
I
keeps
loud?
happening.
No, I don't think I'm loud. I'm so sorry, Sapphire. That life
And you
keeps
sound
happening.
fine to me, but I'm biased. I'm direct
Life
on
keeps
Discord.
lifing.
Ooh, opening Pokemon card packs. Nice, Toast. Let us know if you find anything good. I found a Jirachi card the other day, and I was like, ooh, I don't have a Jirachi yet.
Nice.
And that's one of my favorite legendaries. So now he's in the collection. Oh, the music was very loud.
The music
to
was
start.
very loud
Okay.
for me too, guys. I was right there with you. Right there with you. The music was also loud. So we suffered together. But yes. Hello, welcome to our Thursday stream.
Yes.
Time
we made
this
it.
week
We're
has
almost
been
done
weird.
with this week.
Yes.
Time this week has been very weird. It doesn't help that when I came home early from work today, I knocked out and took a nap. Like all this stuff I could do when I come home early from work. I was originally planning to walk to my town's little library to drop off some stuff because I just did a big clean out of my speech room. They have me moving offices, and I am so happy because I finally get a bigger space.
Ooh.
I am thrilled.
Do you have a favorite Care Bear, Sapphire?
Ooh, Care Bears fan fiction. I'm so curious now.
I gotta be so real. So when I was younger, I did have a small Care Bear collection, like the little tiny ones. I had a good collection of them, like new duplicates and stuff. I remember watching the Care Bear show. However, I solely remember one moment from one episode and nothing else. And it was the orange one that had like the sun with the smiley face on it or whatever. And he like ended up somewhere and he was like telling jokes. And he told I just flew in, but boy, were my arms tired. And that was like the first time as a child I had ever heard that joke. So I was like, oh my god, that's so hilarious. That's so good. And I remember telling that joke a lot. All the time.
It is a good joke. You can't go wrong with that. That's a classic right there.
Oh. Bedtime, Funshine, and Brightheart Raccoon.
See, I was never a Care Bears girly growing up. I never got into Care Bears.
Oh, shit. Toast got you Vitally X.
Ooh, nice.
Very nice. Look at you.
And you seem happy about it, so yay, something to celebrate.
Oh, that's what I have to do. What
do you gotta do?
Every time I get a certain notification on Discord, I'm reminded of cool things, and I'm very happy.
I mean, that's good. You want your Discord to remind you of cool things. Oh, that's a cool Yvettle. Dang, that's fire, Toast.
What did Bess do?
Okay, now I think I gotta share.
Oh,
my
snap.
Yvettle. Let's see. I think I put it in my book the other day. Apparently, Mars really wants to get her life in order. And this includes all her collections as well.
Very secret things.
Yeah, this is the Yvettle I have.
Dylan specifically said to not spoil, so.
To not spoil what?
The abridged surprise.
I figured we weren't going to spoil that. It's too good a surprise.
I wasn't gonna spoil, but he even then also specifically
So, is he saying keep it secret until the abridged comes out?
Yes.
Like that?
Yes. Yep.
Oh, okay. I'm here for that.
Blame me as the bad guy.
I was on keeping it secret.
It was already a secret, Dylan.
I was just saying that he even like specifically was like, Ori, also don't say it. And I was like, yeah, I wasn't saying it.
Because Ori and Dylan got similar brains. Hello, Federico. Welcome.
Look who just came by the door, Fetty. It was Dylan. Dylan, can you shake it on stream? I don't know if he's still watching and eavesdropping anymore or not.
He might be. You can't put anything past him. Okay.
He's shaking it.
I shared
he shook it, guys.
I shared my Yvettal and Jirachi for you to judge, Toast.
He is listening. You can't get
You
past
seem to
him.
know more about the rarities and values than I do. Feel free to judge my Pokemon cards.
I'm such a just if it's cool. That's a 1-star.
Jacob 26.
And a dime.
I'm literally just here for the art.
Yeah,
like,
no,
I
a hundo.
don't super care about Rufflet as a Pokemon. It's cute, but I was never attached to it. But that card I found, I just really liked the style and the way it was painted. Like, it just looked like such a shocked little bird. I'm like, this is beautiful. I need it.
Guys, I
so
just
cute.
gotta say, Dylan is a real-life cartoon character. He does goofy things, even when nobody's watching, okay? like that's why it's like innate to him, you know? And it just makes
He doesn't even need
life
to try.
very interesting. I have laughed so much in the past 2 days just from his existence.
Amazing.
I constantly want to like turn his shenanigans into a little like doodle lifestyle comic as people do. But Dylan definitely is a skedaddler. He can also run. He does do both. But he also does skedaddle and other various goofy forms of movement. Yeah, he's just like it's one of those things where it's like you can be funny on purpose, and then you can also be a goofus like in your bones.
Just
right?
naturally.
And Dylan's
it just
a
comes to you.
Down to the marrow, you know?
It's very true.
It's crazy.
It's in his bones. It's in his DNA.
Yay, Flare! So close.
Nice, Flare! Oh, I can't wait to see that.
Oh no, Fetty. You gotta get that aura. You gotta farm the aura more.
Oh boy. How does one gather aura? What do you need to do? What kind of aura do we need here? There's many types.
Mars, no.
But there's many types of aura.
But
you gotta
Mars,
make sure you have the right
have
one.
To ask, you're not farming the aura. You can't.
I don't know if that's true.
Oh,
you
no,
could be a
it's true.
specific farmer of aura. No, I disagree. Respectfully,
you're
I
just
disagree.
wrong. You're just wrong.
Insert that one
Releasing
wolf
my
furry
inner
ripping the
goofy.
shirt.
Yeah.
Dylan needs that shirt, honestly.
No, I like stumbled across like a short once, and it's a woman and she's recording like her husband, and the caption is "Marry the goofy man, you'll never be bored a day in your life." And it's real. It's real.
It's true.
It's real.
At least based on the stories I've heard, it's true.
It's real. Crazy. That's why I said I wanna do a little Doodle Dylan comic, but I'm not a good enough doodler. I want stuff to be too
I beg to differ.
neat.
What the hell?
No.
What the hell?
You misunderstand. The session.
Do explain, because I am monumentally confused.
Okay. I say I'm not a good doodler, and I'm not a good doodler in the sense of that I could never doodle something that has any desire to be a finished product. Does that make sense? Like, in the
You
D&D
always like a level of polish on your things.
but like so in
I
the,
do know that
in
you
the
cannot let
Pathfinder
things just be.
session doodles, right?
Mm-hmm.
There is an explicit time limit of
Sure,
the
Toast.
doodle is made during the session and a little after. But once we like end the call, like that's it, right? I will not touch it again. I cannot touch it again. And it is mostly meant for us.
You are forbidden
right?
from touching it again.
It is like 98% for our enjoyment of getting to actually view our characters doing goofy shit. And the other 2% is because we then can show, you know, chat and everybody little snippets of our campaign, since we will never do a live actual play, right? And that is a very specific, like, limit I have on myself. But if I was to do something as formal as, like, a Daily Dylan Goofus comic, right? I would not be able to properly put the guardrails on it to the point that I would be happy enough to post it anywhere.
To show it off.
And still do it. Yeah.
I see. Okay.
It's like the only way I can doodle is under extreme restrictions. Like, I see this art. What was the art? I think it was in our server. Someone posted the Phoenix and Edward suits.
While you find it, holy crap, Toast, that Blaziken is awesome. Very, very sick. Love it. Of course you could shout out Oopsie Bear. I'm not so familiar with my Care Bears lore. Let's see. Oopsie Bear. Who are you? Image. Oh, this little green bear with the star on his tummy. He's cute. Oh, I like this fan art someone drew of him doodling on himself. That's cute. That's adorable. And that one's clearly AI. Okay, we're out of here.
I don't know.
Bye.
What I'm talking about. Is it gone? Is it gone into the void, never to be seen again? I will never see it again.
It can't have been if it was in our server.
I thought
What image are you thinking of?
There was like an image I saw of like an artist did like Phoenix and Edgeworth like putting on their suits or whatever. And I could have
You sent that!
I sent that? Yeah!
I'm pretty sure you sent that.
No, Canadian Lucifer sent it, and it's in
It was Canadian Lucifer?
I found it.
Is it in Uncensored?
I found it. I had to scroll up further than I expected.
I found it.
I found it. I have it. So it's
further than you expected. It's literally in
Yeah,
Uncensored.
I thought it was. I didn't realize it. I thought that the mob thing happened before that. That was my problem. So see this?
I see.
See this level of like sketch, but they
I
still
call that a doodle, though.
But like
in my mind, this is not a doodle.
This is the level of like, fuck it, I want to have. You know what I'm like? I want that so bad. Yeah,
the more
I want
messy sketch.
I want
like
this
that.
level of like, fuck it.
Like, because you could see
because
they left
I
some
would
lines
sit here,
there that didn't really become anything.
Again,
like
for
that?
lack of a better term, it is very messy. All of this is very messy. Look at the fucking cravat. Look at the hair. Look at the, you know, it is for lack of a better term, a cleaned sketch that they then put color to, and it's still like
sketch.
Really rough. But
we're using the word messy because we don't have a good word for it.
Sapphire.
That's why I'm going like this is like peak.
But
sketch.
that's exactly
because you can see all the lines.
That's exactly
like
my
you can
point,
see they
Bess.
tried placing lines, and it's like, actually, I don't want that line. I want this line, but then they didn't erase it.
I can sit here
like, they
and
kept
recognize.
It very sketch.
I can sit here and recognize that I, as an artist, am seeing a level of unpolish that 90% of everybody else looking at doesn't give a shit about. But that's what I want. That's why I want it. Because this takes only so long instead of doing proper line art. But in my mind, I can't get past that, but I could just line it. Right? Yeah, Allie's with me. Allie is on the page, okay? Where it's like, I don't have this middle ground. I want
You do like your crisp, clean lines.
I'm trying to think of good me examples. What are good me examples? Like, so if we go, like, again, session doodles are the very closest I can get, and it's solely because they have such strict
You've
time
definitely
constraints.
gotten better at chucking things in the fuck it bucket.
Like this, right? So it's like, this is still a level of more sketch than what this is. And if I went to put color on this, I would be like, why not just line it? Right? Like, because it's like, we're already there. You know, that's where my brain works, is it's always like, okay, this sketch is too messy for anybody but me to understand. Let me refine it once. And then it's like, okay, this is good. But now if I wanted to add color, it's like, why don't I just do line art? And then it's like, that takes the longest time. I'm going to be so real. That takes the longest time. Not really. That's a lie. That's a lie.
Is it?
In Outcast, line art actually is pretty fast. Rendering takes
So why do you think it's only an Outcast? Because you've been drawing the characters for a while now? You got the familiarity?
Really well. They're also explicitly not detailed. If that makes sense. Right, like they're explicitly, the line art is not crazy. Like, okay, I'm gonna show another example. What's a good other example?
Everyone's going on the water break.
Yes.
Drink your water, people.
Drink your water.
We are still in summer. It is still hot.
Yes, drink your water. Get your electrolytes, please.
Yes. Honestly, I needed some extras today. I had a very bad dehydration headache when I woke up this morning.
Like, I have fun with line art.
Electrolytes go a long way.
Because, like, I love doing all the patterning. But this would take a long time. And if this was in a comic, to draw this over and over and over again.
Definitely do not have in a comic.
Yeah, that would be crazy, right? But then even if you look at Enno, he's got all these belts, he's got all this stuff, he's got the shoes, you know, he's got like the eye, like to fucking do the eye mask over and over and over again.
You can see that the level of detail is different compared to the last one we saw.
And it's really just like being able to somehow stop at this point is what really is a struggle. Like, I really love the vibe of this. Right, like, look, like the hands.
You need the timer.
The hands are barely hands. You know,
really
like but when you look back at it, it doesn't matter. You know, like, you're feeling it. You know? But, like, look, these aren't hands, these are shapes. I want that. I want to be able to do that. But I can't. I can't will myself to do that. You know, this is just vibe ruffles. I know. It's just every time I try, I'm like, just do one more pass.
It's gonna be double digits temperature soon. Oof. Yep, it be hot. They have really good art, Allie. I do like that style where it's like, you can feel it was kind of drawn quickly, but like it still has precision to it. It's very pleasing.
Yeah. It's like the cleaned sketch thing. And then, oh, you know the other thing that gets me with that? Hold on. With this, like, style we were looking at with the Edgeworth Phoenix, is then the shading. You can see it more on Phoenix, I think. Yeah, Phoenix had a bit more render to him. Like, this, like, it's kinda cell shading and also, like, not, but it's certainly not smooth. You know? Like, they're just, like, it's haphazard, but it's obviously with purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Like, why is the word I wanted to use grunge?
Yeah, it is messy, but it's with precision and
to it, but I
love purpose. But it's just
very
like
scrumptious, Allie.
Like this.
Incredibly.
I can't. If I do this, I'm not satisfied. But it looks really good. Right? Like right? Like this is big. This is just the hint.
You would go into detail and draw that Magatama.
This is
you
just
would not
the
just
hint
leave
of
it
a
as
Magatama. And then
a
like
hint, yeah.
the glow is of course stylized with this like, you know, shape. And I just can't will myself to do it.
It's tough.
There was like
Swoosh shape. That is accurate.
I'm in that Ace Attorney sketch zine, and someone put their sketches in that they you know submitted, and literally, and it's really good, and literally everyone went, oh my god, he's so shape. And then everyone additionally beyond that was like, I looked at this and my first thought was he was so shape. I was glad that everyone agrees he's so shape. And he's so shape! So shape! I won't show it because you gotta buy the zine, which is not out yet.
Gotta keep it a secret. But it's good. You should check it out. I hear lots of talented artists are in that one.
Well, it ain't out yet. It just stopped accepting submissions recently, I think. My favorite Pokemon is Sigilyph. Toast. Sigilyph.
And my favorite is Absol.
Aware now. As Bass is aware, he does ball. He knows ball.
I was so incredibly happy when Absol got a Mega Evolution. I was like, my boy, getting the love. Let's go.
I will say it is kind of funny that my favorite doesn't evolve, but
but he doesn't need to. He already looks so cool.
He's really cool.
He's perfect. I mean, for the longest time, mine didn't evolve either.
Your mouth's to om nom nom. It makes sense eating all the art with you, Allie.
Hydreigon, what are those art-shaped lumps in your throat? Spit them out.
That's still... Okay, I'm having the loveliest time, so I'm in that, like, Discord server for the sketchbook zine, and, you know, people will, like... There's also a channel to, like, post your other art, and people are pretty much keeping it Ace Attorney, you know, vibes and everything like that. And they'll, like, post whatever, and then it'll get on a kick where it's like, oh, we're doing, like someone posts Ace Attorney with, like, Muppets. And I'm like, oh, shit, I got something for that. Muppet Phoenix. And then we got on, like, a Pokemon thing, and it's like, shit, I got something for that.
Ooh.
Pokemon Trader Phoenix. You know, and I was just like,
yeah.
Somebody else posted something, and it was like... What was it? It was something, it was like, I have something for that. And then, I can't remember what it was. Oh, it was, like, Charlie. And it's like, we got Core and Everything Charlie. I watched... Okay, I think you watch this anime guy too sometimes, Mars. I can't remember his name, but he, like, does, like, really good analysis on, like, tropes and how things are, like, in anime and, like, like a lot of shorts, and like representation in anime and all this sort of stuff. Like, he's really cool. But he like
I probably come across him.
Ace Attorney, and he talks about like so he talks about like the jelly donuts thing and how like back in the day with dubs, like they felt the need to like Americanize like Japanese food and things, and like, you know, all the stuff, and the, you know, the infamous 4Kids Pokemon dub with the jelly donuts. And then he talks about how in Ace Attorney that, you know, at the beginning they localized it so that Maya liked burgers instead of ramen, but then it kind of bit them in the butt when you get to, you know, later in the game when it's like, this is kind of weird now, you know, like why is this, like we found out in, you know, the 4th game. And then he ends the video with like, someone should like make fan art of Maya learning about the ramen burger, and I'm like, okay, let's go. I literally found him because when you're on YouTube Shorts, like 99% of the time they're also on TikTok, and I know you can post images and comments on TikTok, so I'm like, okay, I need to find this fucking guy on TikTok. Yeah, I posted it in Couch. I linked it in Couch. I'm like, I have to find this guy on TikTok, so I literally like found him on TikTok in order to get to that video, in order to fucking post my 2 images of Maya with the fucking ramen burger. Because I'm like, I fucking got you, Chief.
Amazing.
I did it already. Fucking pull. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god. So I'm at a point where it really, really feels like I have a fucking Ace Attorney art for everything.
I really think you do at this point.
By
You've
the
made
end
a
of the
lot.
series, I will have so much Ace Attorney art that any react anytime I could just pull out one of my thumbnails. Like, it's
gonna be glorious.
It's shocking.
It's incredible.
It's shocking.
Is there a Pokemon Phoenix?
There is a Pokemon vibed Phoenix, but there's not Phoenix as a Pokemon. But I do have Pokemon Ace Attorney crossover. Oh, or are we asking about... Yeah, there's technically Ho-Oh.
See, my first thought was Moltres.
Yeah, also Moltres. Both of those are Phoenix vibe Pokemons.
Moltres, Ho-Oh.
Yeah.
Not Ho-Ho, that's something
Ho-Ho.
else.
I mean, technically, there's that regular one, the flame bird, Torchic, right?
Torchic evolves into Blaziken.
Okay, that's not the
He's
one
a
I'm
fire
thinking about.
chicken.
That's
Are you
not the one
thinking
I'm
of Fearow, perchance?
No. I'm talking about the XY, like, Starly bird. In XY.
Oh, I know that one.
It turns
I
into,
know
like,
that
the
one.
hawk, like
What
it's
the
a
fuck is
falcon
it?
type thing at the end.
Yeah. Shit, I always forget.
Yeah, that one. That one, Toast.
Articuno has a cravat. Ooh, does that make Articuno Edgeworth? That's the closest we got.
Talonflame.
Talonflame.
Yep.
That's right, the fire motif.
Yeah. No
I
worries.
recall correctly,
I mean, Torchic also gives...
Talonflame does have blue in the design as well. It could work.
But Talonflame gives Phoenix vibes.
The Kanto birds are Phoenix, Edgeworth, and Larry. Oh no, you're right. Zapdos is Spiky.
That's too real.
Oh,
that's too
real. Oh my god!
I'm dying. That. I dislike that in the best way. I dislike that in, like, you're right. Like, I hate it because you're right.
Sapphire, you hit the nail on the head.
Because you're right.
I am both mad, fascinated, and in awe right now.
I'm so mad,
wow.
But you're so right.
I can't even argue with it. I can't argue. Oh no.
Now you know what you're doing. I mean, yeah, that's do it.
Phoenix, I choose you. Larry, I choose you, I guess.
It sucks because I'm Team Yellow.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, Spark was hot. He's no longer as hot as he was, but Spark was hot.
And I loved his personality.
Yeah.
I was team yellow too. What the hell were they called?
Why
Valor?
can't I remember?
Instinct. Not Mystic. Instinct. Team Instinct.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, they all were hot. To be fair.
They were all beautiful. Oh my gosh. They cooked with those designs.
Instinct is Hufflepuff and I'm a Hufflepuff. So, like,
yeah,
vibe-wise, it worked. I have Ash's hat with the Team Instinct pin on it.
Ooh. I never got any Team Instinct merch. Like, I liked Pokemon Go, but I was never
That's the
into
only
it.
thing I ever got. That's the only thing I ever got because,
I think I have a Pokemon pin. Maybe.
Well, I have a ton of Pokemon pins. But
I have more Legend of Zelda pins than I do Pokemon, funnily enough.
I also have more Legend... actually, I don't know if that's true. Because I have multiple... I have a lot of, I ended up getting, like, a lot of those, like, card packs that had pins in them back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
So I do have a decent amount of Pokemon pins. And then I also have some, like, fan merch Pokemon pins.
Ooh, those were good ones.
Like, I have a Pokeball.
I had a Halloween-themed Espeon for a while.
I have, like, a Pikachu. I have, like, Snorlax in, like, ice cream, I think. A bunch of stuff like that. But I do have Link and Sidon and 2 different Triforces and a Navi and... Yeah, I don't know. I think I technically have more Pokemon stuff.
I have a Link hanging out with Kirby pin. I have a Korok pin, like a Korok camp pin. I always try to get pins that, like, are an extension of art. So, like, it would look good on a postcard or a poster, but it also looks gorgeous as a pin.
Well, in the fall, my favorite thing is I wear vests, and they have
egg robot guy from, I think it was the second Hyrule Warriors game. Like, the little baby guardian, I guess. I don't know what it's called, but it's very pretty. And then, the guardian you can find at in Breath of the Wild. It looks like a deer, but it has, like, that flowy tail, the owl head, and the horns. I can't remember any of these names. But I was like, ooh, pretty pins. Yes. Something's wrong with your Gengar. Uh-oh. What's wrong with the Gengar?
Not the Gengar. But yeah, my goal in life is to truly get an unrefined style.
One day.
It's really hard. I got closer.
I'm looking forward to the day where I don't have to wear scrubs all the time. I would love to wear my clothes, my actual clothes that I found, liked, and would enjoy wearing if given the opportunity on days that weren't weekends.
See, I will say that's the one downside of my job too, is that it is like, while I have much more leniency than you do, it is still like, it has to be viable for working outside on job sites and something I'm not going to be upset about getting dirty. Like, can't wear a skirt. Or a dress or something, you know?
I am not
it's like...
crawling on the floor in a skirt. That's not happening. I am not doing feeding therapy in a blouse. I am not doing early intervention in a skirt. No, thank you. That sounds like an absolute
It is nice that
nightmare.
I can wear brightly colored pants and variously patterned polo shirts all the time. So it does get to change.
I have, like, 4 shirts that I rotate between during the week. A lot of them are SLP themed shirts. And then I have, like, this one Pooh Bear shirt that I rotate in because it's like, well, it's Pooh Bear and the kids like Pooh Bear, so it can fly. Luckily, my place isn't so strict that they're like, no, you have to wear the complete scrub outfit or you can't work. I don't know.
Or you explode.
Yeah, you explode. Oh no.
I will admit,
there's at least
Bass,
a little leniency.
I read that as plants, and I was much more excited. Pants is still good, but plants was cooler.
Pants is good if you can find your friggin' size. I hate pants shopping so much.
Speaking about plants, I want to get back into Artboreal, but unfortunately, I think the fully scripted vibe that I was originally going for is just not something that I'm super interested in trying to do. I'm much more of a just talk about a thing to someone who's interested kind of person, if that makes sense. So I was thinking about, would y'all be down/interested for a roughly monthly stream on a Wednesday just for our board? It probably wouldn't be 3 hours. It'd probably be an hour and a half, maybe, just to rant about something, and then that I would cut down into a video. And because I could actually draw on the chalkboard then,
ooh,
real
that
time.
would be fun.
And that would be much more fun for me than the other thing. And recently my father brought up chimera trees. He didn't explicitly bring up chimera trees. What he brought up ended up being chimera tree related. Technically it's not called that, but that's what I could call them. And then Dylan always asks me questions on walks and stuff. So I could definitely start a topic, and then the idea is it would be nice for you guys to just be there to ask questions if you have questions.
The live questions always help.
Oh, we talked about trees breathing, we talked about branch unions, we talked about pruning and how trees heal, and grafting, and all this sort of stuff. We'll walk and he'll be like, Ori, why does that tree look weird like that? And I'm like, oh, it's because blah, 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 blah. And then also on top of that, if I don't know the answer to something or I want to double check, I can look that up live too and be like, oh, looking around it and stuff. So. And
then you guys can learn together.
I think that's what I'll do, because I don't want the channel to die. I put on all this effort to it, but I just don't think I can make it as
You spent forever making that VTuber model.
Well,
you need
the
to use
VTuber
it.
model still is out and around. That'll never go away, and that'll never be not worth it. I'm gonna be so real. But I still want to do the channel, and I've obviously neglected it, but it would be much easier to do it this way, because I'm gonna be so real, and this is a wild thing that I always think about. I'm like, God, how do people edit these videos so fast? And then I sit there and I realize, because they don't do the open captions. Because they don't do the open captions.
This is very true.
And I'm very, very thankful that now, no. I will say most of our darlings do not die.
We don't kill a ton of our darlings, at least when it comes to content creation. When it comes to plot details for the story of Outcast, oh yeah, we kill darlings all the time.
If it has to happen, it has to happen for the plot. But honestly, we do too much. I'm doing too much.
But that's different. I'm over here ooh, I want to join a baking competition? Hell yeah. Ooh, I want to join a cosplay collab? Hell yeah. Ooh, I want to do art fight? Hell yeah.
I'm out here on Tumblr more Ace Attorney zines for me.
Ooh, look, a zine. Hell yeah.
Even though I will admit, there's a
Chapter
part of
3 of fanfiction that I really need to finish writing. Hell yeah.
I just want to get chosen for a zine, right? I've been part of 2 zines now, but they were both basically if you apply, you get in zines. So it wasn't really selected.
Yeah. What was nice about the Dungeon Meshi scene we both did was
selected.
It was pretty welcoming.
Yeah, it was pretty.
There wasn't a hard barrier to
entry.
entry.
Same with this Ace Attorney sketchbook zine is very much you submit something and you're in. You know, like it wasn't really crazy or anything. So there is a decent part where it's like, I do want to be selected. You know? So like, I gotta keep applying because I want to get selected.
Yeah. But you also got to make sure the deadline is realistic.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Some things have.
I have yet to be chosen.
We do check-ins. Please give us like your little draft by this date. I'm like, oh no.
You just gotta keep trying, Mason. And like I said, zine experience from the ones like I am very happy, and this is not to downplay, that I got to be a part of these two zines now. That are
well, my favorite thing about the Dungeon Meshi zine was after we did that, we met one of the artists in person.
Yeah.
When we went to a convention, and then we all just got to vibe together, which was amazing.
It was really cool.
I want more moments like that where I get to meet like more cool creative
So that's
people.
another reason to just be part of a zine as well. Because we went to a convention and it was like after the zine, you know, you can sell your art on your own and whatever. And so we literally saw somebody selling, and I recognized, like, oh shit, that's
Ori
one
was
of the
literally
like,
hey,
that's
wasn't that in the zine we were in?
Yeah. And Martha's like, oh, maybe. And I like went over and I'm like, oh my god, hi, were you part of the Dungeon Meshi zine? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, oh, we were part of it too. And that was cool.
I had clout because I was like, I was the only writer in that scene.
Stoked? Yeah, I was pretty stoked.
Stoked? Yeah, I would say that. I would say stoked.
Hey,
it was
the goals change, you know, Bass. That you start, and you know, I never had a wanna be part of a zine thing. I never had a wanna be somebody known for Ace Attorney content, you know? I'm gonna be so real.
Funny how
I
life
never
works
expected
sometimes.
Ace Attorney to take over my life to this level. It was always
Neither
the goofy
did
lawyer
I.
game that I did want to play because I thought it'd be fun to play with Dylan, my lawyer husband now. And, damn.
good
drawn
friggin' game.
More Phoenix than I think any other character except that comic boys. Except, like, Milano and Hudson. It's wild.
It's crazy.
The Ace Attorney does consume.
It is so fascinating what decides to take over your brain. Like, you don't get a choice in what takes over your brain. It's like, yes, you will like this now.
That will never happen, Bess. I'm very much a...
I would tell Ori to go seek help if that was the case.
I'm very much a these are the
Dylan
Blobos.
And I would both have to stage
put them
an
in the
intervention.
box, and they get shaken up in there.
So, Mason, funny story about that, at least going to the Dungeon Meshi zine. Because Dungeon Meshi was very popular at the time, you know, I think the anime had just recently wrapped up. I was following a lot of Dungeon Meshi tags or artists that had Dungeon Meshi things. So the algorithm recognized that. And one day it just appeared a creator doing a Dungeon Meshi zine. And I was like, oh shit, I think Ori might be interested in this. So I shared it with her. I was like, hey, what if we both applied to this? Wouldn't this be cool? So we shot our shot with that. I know Tumblr is also a good place to find zines to apply to. I would say Tumblr is probably the best
Tumblr's
place.
probably the best. Yeah.
I feel like with Instagram, you definitely have to like rely on the algorithm a bit more. Whereas with Tumblr, you can put in the tag zine and see what pops up. And you could look for specific fandoms too. We just happen to get all the Ace Attorney zines because those are the tags that we follow.
To find
so we get them.
To find the Francisca zine, I actually like searched up. I just went like Ace Attorney zine and just sorted by like on Tumblr and just sorted by like most recent sort of thing.
So
and was just like
Toast. A zine is short for magazine. And basically what it is a collection of artwork, sometimes fan fictions that are compiled into this magazine. It's all fan-made content. Sometimes it's just for a fun thing. Sometimes, they try to sell it. They'll produce like physical copies. A couple others I've seen or purchased have extra goodies, like some of the artists sign up to be merch makers, so you get charms, pins, acrylic stands. A couple of zines that I've gotten, I got 2 Promare ones back when Promare was a big thing, and those were charity zines, so sometimes like proceeds go to charities and stuff. There's a lot of variety in the zine world. I remember, Ori, the one that stands out to me was the Bakugo Kirishima fashion zine, the My Hero Academia fashion zine.
Yeah, there's 2 My Hero. It's called Arise.
2 of them.
They did a second one. I have both.
Yeah,
of them. They
those
literally
are cool.
make
So,
it
like,
look like a fashion magazine. That's what
sometimes they can have a theme. Like what the Promare zine I have is like a 2 years after zine. So it was all about like, create art and fan fictions based on what happens after the events of the movie conclude. Like, where do you think Leo and Gallo's relationship is? How do you think Leo's integrating into society? Draw art and write fan fiction about that. Whereas something that's like more general, just celebrating the fandom, I have a Dororo zine that's just a collection of art based off the series. There's no like running theme, except it has to be Dororo related, obviously. But the Dungeon Meshi zine definitely fell more along like the general line theme, where it was like, yeah, something Dungeon Meshi theme.
No, the Dungeon Meshi zine was specifically 3 or more characters enjoying food together. Specifically not ships.
Right, that's right. They didn't want ships in that. Because some zines are just ships. Oops, all ships.
Yeah, what?
Or oops, one specific
Your piece
ship.
must feature at least 3 characters. You can involve your ships, but we're asking for at least a trio of characters so that we don't accidentally become a shipping zine.
Yeah, that was it.
That was the main thing. So I guess so that was the main thing.
I didn't remember that rule because it never crossed my mind to ship any of the Dungeon Meshi characters.
But it was the idea that it had to be 3 characters. That was like the main. And
well, those were my 3: Laios, Kabru, and Senshi.
And that it was spoiler neutral, but shouldn't be like super egregious on the manga side, right? Like anything up with the anime was fine, but beyond that, it shouldn't be like crazy.
Yeah, so some zines have some stipulations and rules as well. So you gotta make sure you check those when you apply.
Ace Attorney Sketchbook zine is basically like, it needs to be black and white because they're printing it Rizo print. And so you have to make your sketch be black or white, like black and white, and then you have to pick which color print you want. They had 2 options. It was blue or fluorescent pink, and they give you what it looks like.
Ooh.
Who's my OTP? Of ever toast?
That's hard.
So real. I'm gonna be so real. I think it has to be Clance.
That one did change your brain chemistry a lot.
It has to be Clance, and the reason is because out of all of the ships, it's been the one I've definitely had the longest, and the one that is still like, I am so happy that like I'm still seeing it today, that like I still think about them, like all that. Yeah, no, literally best. I mean, I submitted only Franziska sketches, so I picked blue because she has a lot of blue. But if I was to do like Pearl or even Maya, I'd probably do the pink. Enjoy, Sapphire.
Ooh,
but
do it.
Yeah, so I think if I had to pick one of all time OTP, it would be Clance. They just really hit in a way that I could never get enough. You know, that like, yes, Clance in 2026 is like a fuck yeah, and I expect to see that, right? Like I expect to scroll my timeline and come across clans. Right. Like, I've read more fan fiction of clans than anything else. You know, like, I've definitely... While I honestly haven't drawn very much clans, just as, like, a fan engaging with the fandom style and, like, artists that I follow, still really heavy on the clans side.
Nice.
So I think that has to be it. But I have a variety of red and blue games.
I think for me personally, I have to go with Chrom and Male Robin from Fire Emblem. Because those were the first two I ever wrote fan fiction about. And that kind of kicked off the start of my journey, as I'll call it. I did have Fire Emblem Awakening. I never beat it though, because honestly, the mechanic of if you fuck up in battle, you will lose your party member and you can never get them back really scared me, because I was like, I don't want to lose any of them, but I also didn't want to play on casual mode because I was like, well, that's for wimps, but I also don't trust myself to keep these NPCs alive. So I was like, well, I have the game. I played the first couple chapters and then I watched the rest in a Let's Play. So I know all the spoilers. I know all the stuff that happens in the game. And oh man, just the storyline of who Robin is, how that parallels Chrom, like, oh, you really have like the good versus evil. And then when you throw in the shipping element of, oh, can we be together? That high school me ate that up. And then when the sacrifice scene happened at the end of the game, I was like, oh shit. Oh shit. But then they turned it into a have your cake and eat it too. Because Robin does sacrifice himself, but then he comes back and everything's fine. Which is literally all the ships and all the fan fiction I write nowadays. So I really gotta credit Chrom and Male Robin for starting my journey. I was always a writer before that, but in terms of like fan fiction content, specifically doing it for a fandom, that one takes all the credit. That one gets all the credit. I think the other one would also be Inaho and Slain from Alnoa Zero, also known as Orange Bat by the fandom. Just the way the story is set up, mostly I would ship them after the story concludes, because like during canon, okay, they're rivals and everything, it's good, but then you have all the fanfictions going into, oh, what does Inaho do now that Slain's been arrested? Oh, does Slain ever get out? And a lot of fanfiction writers decided, yes, Slain does get out. Yes, he starts living with Inaho. Yes, Inaho promises to take care of him for the rest of his life. And again, high school me just ate that up, much to the chagrin of the friend I role-played with.
Sorry, which
because they very much did not like that shit.
Witch Hat
and I was
T-Zine interest check. Witch Hat Atelier T-Zine interest check. Just put it in chat.
On Tumblr?
Yeah, well, this is the link to their card, but yeah, it's on Tumblr.
Hell yes!
It's
3
called
houses.
Ink and Infusions.
Ooh,
So literally,
I gotta check
literally
that
what
out.
I did, and Mason, this is why I think Tumblr's I literally put in, because I was like, we're talking about it, I literally put in Witch Hat Zine, and then I sorted to this week, like, within a week, because you want, like, the recent stuff, otherwise it'll talk about, like, mostly ones that are done, and literally just found it. It's a fanzine inspired by the magic found within tea, from enchanted infusions and magical herbs to quiet moments shared over a warm cup. We invite you to steep yourself in a world where every brew tells a story.
Oh, let's fucking
sorry,
go.
So
this
the
was
interest
made
check
for us.
opens in 2 days. It's not open yet. That's the card.
I'm just gonna bookmark this page for myself.
Yeah, I'm following
and
the here's the
put
Tumblr.
a reminder on my calendar.
This is the Tumblr. There you go.
Thank you much. Have I played 3 houses? Again, Toast, I bought the game, I played the first level, and did not continue. Not because the game was bad or anything. My setup for playing games was just not great back in the day. So I just never got back to that game. I really should play it, though. I picked, what house did I pick? I picked the one with Claude. I picked Deer House.
Ooh.
Another yellow house. Another yellow one. Dimitri seems cool. I think, what's her name? Edelgard? I think her name is Edelgard. She seems badass.
Here's an,
Maybe I'll do multiple playthroughs.
This is an Orufri zine that opens
but I don't know.
contributors in a couple days at the end of August.
Why can't Male Byleth have an S support with Claude? That's just mean. Ugh, unbelievable. Unbelievable.
They also just have general information on how to apply.
Ooh.
Yeah, so this one's a ship-specific zine.
Hey, I would love to write about old Rugio and Keyfree.
Yeah,
I haven't done that one yet.
Fucking who wouldn't?
Fuck yeah. Ori with all these legs. Helicopter. Hell yeah. Helicopter. Hell yeah. Oh, I have 10 notifications. Where'd these come from?
My favorite thing... So every zine has, like, a very boilerplate, like, FAQ, and then it, like, moves on into specific... It's really funny. Every single FAQ on a zine that I've seen recently starts out with, what is a zine?
You made 2 more magical cowboys, Allie. Ooh, I like these designs. I like the name Utah. That's fun.
Utah's good.
Also does sound non-binary.
I was thinking
since that's what you're going for.
Kansas.
Kansas is also a good one.
Kansas is one in my thing. I had another one.
Here's what you gotta do. You gotta do the scream test. This is what the writer of Infinity Train swears by. If you can scream the name and it sounds good, it's a good name. If it can be screamed in a dramatic way, in a dramatic scene. Like, Georgia, look out! Colorado, duck! Utah, over here!
Red alert. Alright. Guess I gotta draw
That's the
more
trick.
Fucking...
You gotta practice, Ori.
Yeah.
You gotta warm up.
I gotta draw more art for these application things. I'm reading this lovely infographic on how to make your portfolio to submit for a zine.
Ooh. That'll come in handy. I agree, Allie. It's been rough this week in terms of the celebrities. I definitely had a moment yesterday. So I was like, what the fuck? I wouldn't recommend microwaving your Blu-ray. I feel like I missed so much of chat. Where the hell are we right now? Oh, okay, that's how we got on the topic. I still think my favorite Tim Curry role is from Clue. That movie is just
He's also plays
a really fun mystery.
He played Auntie
also love how
Whispers
quick he
in Over
is.
the Garden
He's
Wall.
so witty.
Oh,
He
Lorna.
did.
Yeah.
I'll catch a cold.
Oh my Lorna.
Oh my Lorna. New dress, slippers, and Pokemon cookies. And a full game of Mario Party with actual people? I thought Mario Party destroyed friendships, though. And happy birthday, Sapphire. Could have sold the Pokemon cookies. No! Don't give the scalpers what they want. Ooh, kind of off topic, but like along the line of people buying things for content creation or stuff like that. I started watching that woman you recommended me, Ori. Rach X Louise.
Oh,
I think.
Rach Louise, yeah.
Rach Louise. I like how she talks about things. That was right up my alley.
She's great.
It was
she's
perfect.
Great. Yeah.
She was great.
I love her stuff.
Listened to her one about the fucking sparkly dumpling.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god. Okay, am I crazy? I didn't know those dumplings were squishies. I thought they were plush.
Oh,
I never knew those things were squishies.
Yeah.
I was listening podcast style, right? Like I have this going in the background while I'm doing something else. And she's playing the video as part of her video essay to show like what's happening in these influencer videos. And all of a sudden I just hear over my headphones that little like the squishy sound the thing makes, and I'm like, what the hell is that? So I run to check the video and I'm like, wait, it squishes? I thought it was a stupid little plushie. Oh my god. Cause now they're even worse. I'm like, oh. As a stress ball, yes, but as like we have squishy toys at the center where I work, because sometimes the kids need like something stimulable, some kind of fidget to help them during session. So we have like squishy dinosaurs and stuff. We have slime. I don't like the texture of any of them. I don't like the texture. I don't like the sound. I don't like that they could potentially pop and get water juice all over the floor. That'll never come out of the carpet. Yes, I speak from experience.
Yeah.
Not a fan. I hated them before, but now they're even worse. Ooh, that's cool, Sapphire. Ooh, so those were special Pokemon cookies. They made a Piplup and a Snorlax. That's so cute. That is amazing, Sapphire. Oh my god, I wish I could visit that bakery. They sound based as hell. Hello, Enthuse.
Hello, Enthuse.
I am so sorry you had to enter on the phrase water juice.
Okay, last one.
What else do you call that crap inside the squishy fidgets?
Last one. This is another Witch Hat Found Family zine. They just finished their interest check. So
yes, please. Yes, please.
Applications will be coming soon.
Ooh, 250 plus responses.
For the interest check, yeah. A lot of people who aren't even artists or, authors will do interest checks because it shows that there's desire for the zine.
What? Found family?
What?
No, I was shocked
Found
too.
family? Yeah.
I was shocked too.
Cool, neat. Yeah, it is
the local bakeries rock, Sapphire.
It is always more common that people make zines for more recent and upcoming things. Like there's been no recent stuff on Dungeon Meshi zines. However, when season 2 comes out, there probably will be an uptick.
There's definitely going to be an uptick of those.
But so like I searched Witch Hat because not only is the manga still ongoing, the anime is still relatively recent comparatively, but that doesn't mean that like fandoms fully die. Like I just saw like a fucking Naruto zine,
oh yeah,
interest check
as
open.
long as there are fans, there's probably a zine for it.
If I had a really good idea for a zine, I would totally attempt to host a zine. I just have to there's unfortunately an Ace Attorney zine that the interest check is open now, I think is what it is. But it's for a ship that we haven't gotten to yet. So I'm like, damn it.
Oh no!
Damn it. I'm not
Damn it. That's just
But hello, Enthuse. Welcome. Naruto. Oh, see, I didn't check any Gachi
my
Akatsu
thoughts
zines.
exactly. Naruto, I'll take my Rudo, please.
I did not check any Gachi Akatsu zines.
I'll take my Rudo.
What is this?
I do have a little Rudo plushie, hopefully arriving this weekend. We shall see. It's very cute, though. I'm very excited. Well, it is one we haven't got to, Bass, so I'm gonna assume it's a little spoilery.
I have no idea. We have not met the characters yet. I am personally aware of the characters. That is all I know. I know that they are shipped. That is it.
That is really cool, Sapphire. I got my most recent editions for my collection from a similar store, just a little local card store that sells them the same way. Sadly, not a bakery, though. I wish. A little traumatized child for my pocket. You're not entirely wrong, Allie. I do have one little Rudo already that's like in a little sleeping bag, and it's so stupid and so cute. I love him so much. I'm scared to put him on my purse, though, because I know the kids are going to try to yank him off.
That's my one thing.
So I'm like, no, you stay at home. You do not go out into the world. It's not happening.
That's always my
I know
thing.
he's supposed to be on a purse or a backpack. No, absolutely not. An Ita bag, maybe, if I get one big enough, but not my purse.
Oh, also, side related, this is a Tumblr that is literally an Ace Attorney fan calendar event. They also post zines, but they also are like, for Emma Sky Week, they have a Ace Attorney Yume Shipper month.
Oh my god, this is so helpful.
So, they have a lot of stuff.
Oh, I see the ship you're talking about.
Yeah. I'm like, dang it, we're not gonna get far enough. I'm not gonna be able to apply. I don't even know if I ship them yet, but I probably will. I'm gonna be so real. If the community ships them, I probably ship them. If it's like a fairly often one that I see, and I have seen that one. Maybe not though. Maybe this one's different. Who knows?
Does Rudo and Apollo seem similar? I'm going to say absolutely not, Bass.
I don't think so at all.
I do not see Rudo and Apollo. The only sort of similarity is the association of red with their characters. That's it. Yeah, no. Apollo does not fly off the handle like Rudo does.
Yeah.
Not even close. Maybe that'll change. Because now we do have a trauma to Apollo. So, I don't know. I could be wrong.
Allie, can I get you to throw your ears on the volcano for a little bit? I want to talk spoilers on Ace Attorney for a second. I really do. Just because
you're gonna exclude Allie like this?
She can stay, but she'd be spoiled. I just gotta talk about something because I need to ask, especially Mars. Okay, spoiler time. I'm kind of pissed of what is happening to Apollo right now. Why did we I was just stewing on it. Like, we're shunting him. We're fridging him.
I think it's unfair that it is supposedly his trilogy.
I'm really pissed.
And he's being ousted out by Phoenix.
I'm really pissed.
Phoenix can be there. I don't hate that. But I'm really hoping, like,
really pissed.
we get to play as Apollo.
I'm really upset. Like, let him be the main guy. I want him to be the main guy. He was built to be the main guy. Let him be the main guy.
Here's what I'm wondering if this game will do. Because we spent the tutorial playing as Phoenix. We had that one moment as Athena, but that wasn't a ton. Yeah. I feel like this next case, we might get to play as Athena. And then maybe the third case, we get to play as Apollo.
Like, I'm gonna be so real, and no shade to Athena at all, but, like, I wished Athena wasn't here and we just had Apollo. Like, I'm gonna be so, because we didn't get enough of him the first time. He had no agency the first time. I'm a little upset. I'm a little upset that we already have a new, ability. If chat wants to chat about it, put it in streamed and spoiler it, and
spoilered.
I will look at that so we don't give to Allie.
Yeah,
like,
put it in streamed and censor it in the discussion.
My argument, I'm literally bringing it up right now, so you can type over there. Dang it, Toast. But I'm like. For the original trilogy, we have no abilities the first game. That's fine, right? Everything's fine. I understand that they don't want to have no abilities the first game. But then we have the Magatama, and then we only have the Magatama for the next two games, right? There, like, I'm not blanking. There's not like a second. We don't get another ability in the third game. Like, I really wish we had.
We had the Magatama.
In the second and third games, and that was it.
Yeah, no, we didn't get Luminol until the DLC.
See, I guess I'm not really counting that. That doesn't feel, that's so, like, specific. Like, that doesn't feel like a game overarching thing. You know what I'm saying?
But it's like a gameplay mechanic that's introduced.
But it's like a little thing in the
I'm
middle.
counting these as mechanics.
So technically we got that in the first game. But the thing is that doesn't carry over. That's like an Emma-specific ability. That's not like a game-specific ability. And that's what I'm annoyed because it's like, so we get Apollo's ability and then, like, I want to be able to just do Apollo's thing in the second game. And then in the third game, maybe we have Athena, right? Or later in the second game, we have Athena and her thing, right? But just, like, I feel like we got Apollo, we did his thing, and now he's gone. And it's just like, what? Yeah. we barely even got to know him,
like,
too.
He actually ran away.
Like, you guys love Apollo, and I want to love him, but I feel like he's just been unable to do anything.
I'm really hoping with this second case we get to see more.
He left.
No. The second case is a flashback case.
I guess.
Remember Athena was going, I remember meeting him, blah, 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 and it was during the mythical creature.
That's true. That's true.
Incident. So that's why I think we're going to play as Athena fully for this next case, because I think it's going to be from her perspective. And then I'm hoping for the third case, we get Apollo's perspective on whatever the fuck is happening with him. Because boy is wearing a coat on his shoulders. You don't just do that and not have a story reason for it. Look at Simon from Gurren Lagann for that example.
True. But yeah, I'm just a little like...
Apollo's going through shit.
I was like, wow. Yeah, really. I just like, I'm a little, I want to love him as much as I love Phoenix, but we just, haven't gotten him able to do anything. And that's just why I'm like, please. Please.
I'm hoping.
But
I'm staying hopeful.
Alright. I'm gonna unspoil now. I just had to get it out. I just keep thinking about it. And that's tomorrow. Alright. I gotta finish this fucking thumbnail.
Allie,
no
you
more
can come back.
You gotta put it in the chat,
Take the
Mars.
spoilers
You gotta,
off the
gotta
table.
put it in the chat. She can't hear you.
Well, Toast beat me to it.
Oh,
Toast
there you
beat
go.
me to it. So it is fine.
Dylan threw it back today. Y'all asked for him to shake it or whatever, and he did. He immediately obliged. But a full video? Okay, all I can think of is there's that animation trend where it's like somebody and they're usually holding like a little guy and the little guy's like, baby, yes! and then it's like it sings this whole thing and then it goes bring bum whatever at the end and they're like shaking their ass. That's what I'm imagining with this.
I saw a glorious one for that featuring Sprigatito. I gotta put that in.
Oh god.
It was great.
I do not, Bass.
I don't believe I'm familiar with that one either.
But oh, I saw some
Let's see.
brief.
I guess this is going in the couch. So.
I saw some alley
I just saw the friggin' thing you sent before stream, Ori. Okay, you know what? It's my turn to be so for real. If you can't think of a friggin' title for your video or your story or whatever, and you need AI to do it, you shouldn't be in content creation.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I said what I said. You should not be in content creation if you can't come up with a title. You can struggle to come up with a title.
So terrible.
You know, you could totally sit at your screen and stare for hours wondering what the hell you want to call a thing and bounce ideas off of people and talk to others. Ori's helped me name a few of my fics before, but if you need to rely on AI, I'm sorry. You should not be in content creation. If creation is in the title. That's my turn to be so for real right now.
Sorry,
you gotta blow the dust off that Tumblr account, Mason.
New headshots of the cowboy magical girls.
Aren't they lovely?
They are lovely.
Oh, I forgot to click fire. There we go.
Oh, okay. Utah's good. What's for the NB? NB. Let's Delaware.
Let's get a list of country names going.
Delaware's good. Maybe not Vermont.
Vermont's not bad.
I'm trying to think of states that don't sound.
I don't like Pennsylvania.
No, you know what?
Pennsylvania.
You know what? Illinois. Illinois,
throw the lasso!
I'm here for Illinois.
Illinois could work.
I'm here for Illinois. I like Illinois. I'm always down for Kansas. Kansas is fun, but I think I'm leaning Illinois. I'm trying to think of ones that just don't end with like the right? Because it's like Indiana. Well, you know, it's like no.
The first one I can think of is Wyoming, but that doesn't sound like a people name to me.
Yeah, Texas also I don't think fits the non-binary character as much. North Carolina too much. Carolina is good, but it's too with the at the end. You know, I'm trying to avoid options.
I
with
didn't
the same
answer
sounds.
the real question. Wait, Toast, what question did I not answer?
How do you look for zines? Mason, you go to Tumblr and you type in fandom zine. It's fandom space zine. And then you filter by like the past month or the past week, so you only get like the new shit that's like looking for stuff. And that's it.
Scroll up. Twerk off comp Phoenix or Edgeworth?
Ooh, that's actually difficult.
Well, see, here's the problem. We know Edgeworth has the ass because of his fall down collapse
no. Okay,
pose,
my argument, Phoenix is more likely to actually make an attempt, but he'd be bad at it. He'd be embarrassing.
I agree.
Edgeworth,
because he can't
would
dance.
Never
There's no way Phoenix can
it,
dance.
But he has enough like physical prowess control of his body that he would do a good job. You know,
he's
what I'm
also
saying?
got enough back there to like make it work.
Yeah, that too. But you know, like he could physically do because like the motion is like weird. Like you have to like know how to do it.
Why am I just imagining? I don't know if you saw it, Ori, but I think I sent it to you. There was that one clip of I forget who it was, but it was put to an animation, and the sound clip for it was, "These hips do lie, and they lie to you, Bob. Shakira, Shakira."
Oh, yes, I know what you're talking about. I think Illinois is my personal favorite, Allie. I like it because you can be, like, I don't know, it feels very gender
neutral. I like that Illinois
sounds
sounds different from the others.
Yeah, it sounds very different from the others. It also feels very gender neutral, in my opinion. But then none of them sound the same. Like, you have Georgia, Colorado, Utah, and Illinois. Like, you know, they're all kind of...
It's time to bring the noise. The Illinois.
But you could also have Illy, and I feel
this
like
noise
Illy,
gonna make you ill.
I feel like Illy gives, like, indie. Yeah, exactly, Canadian Spur. I feel like Illy gives, like, indie, where it's, like, also gender neutral.
Ooh, Kansas is also pretty good.
But it's gender neutral in that slightly feminine way, because the
I'm gonna open a can of sass on ya.
Illy is Illy. Also, just depending on the dynamic between the characters, you could pull the, like, Witch Hat's favorite thing to do. Oh, you're so Illinoising.
I love when Witch Hat does that. Another smart thought from a got
Angry-cha. Hungry-cha.
Oh, Ori, I am very happy to say that in that archive art book that we bought, there's more Olrugio puns.
Fuck yes.
There's lots of Olrugio puns.
But,
I'm sorry, not Olrugio, Olrugio.
Yeah,
Thanks, Dub.
I think it's really funny, that, like, Witch Hat loves to just, not even pun, but just, like, add the names onto stuff. Because it was, like,
but it works.
I watched, I flipped through, like, the first couple of pages and saw the Keyfree one and the alternate hairstyles for Keyfree, and it's, like, and it's, like, messy free, you know what? Like they all have like key puns on, like, but it wasn't really puns. It was just like if you went like, you know, curlory, you know. I don't know, but it was really funny.
No, it's so
That's
like
funny, Bess.
It shouldn't work, but it does.
All I have to say,
so funny.
All I have to say, damn, are the translators for Witch Hat fucking good.
Oh, they know what they're doing.
It never feels stilted. Like, this probably did better in the Japanese, right? Like, it never feels like, this would have hit better in the Japanese. Like, they fucking hit every pun. Or they write it in a way where the pun isn't necessary and I don't miss it. You know, who knows? But, like...
But it hits in
there's
such
never
a lovely
moment
way.
Where it's like, this should have been a pun and it just didn't work. Like, they couldn't make it work in English. And it's so good. It's got providences instead of provinces. Oh my god.
This is incredible.
We're going wild here.
I'm sorry, fuck English for what? Oh, Kansas and Arkansas being pronounced the way they are.
If I remember correctly, it's like a really stupid reason they're pronounced differently.
It's always a stupid reason they're pronounced differently. Even
No,
though
but it's like
it's spelled
they literally
Arkansas.
are like as related as they should be, but then they weren't.
Yeah. I'm like, what do you mean they're not? This makes no sense. English. Arkansas is because of the French?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously because of the French. Look at it. But if I remember correctly, they're like supposed to be the same.
Ooh, enjoy the dino nuggies, Mason.
Oh. Yeah, so if I remember correctly...
What have you discovered?
So they're both... So both states are named after the tribes that were there. And the French names that were given to two different Native American tribes. And it seems like what likely happened is that the French heard what sounded like Kansas, and then you get Arkansas, and you get Kansas, right? Kansas.
Oh.
So you get Arkansas, Arkansas, right? Arkansas, and you get Kansas, Kansas. That's what it is. Wild. Yeah, both Kansas and Arkansas have roots in similar Indian tribal names, but Kansas chose to follow the standard English pronunciation, while Arkansas stuck with the original French.
Interesting.
This explains why Arkansas was sometimes spelled Arkansaw, including in the 1818 peace treaty between the United States and the Quapaw.
Oh.
The S at the end was likely a product of pluralization. If the tribe was called the Arkansas, then multiple members of the tribe were called the Arkansas. But the S, final S, is silent in French, with left the sound, which goes in Arkansas. So
that's how it came to be. Toast, I am sad to report that I am boring. I just like ketchup on my nuggies. I don't go too adventurous with my nuggies.
In 1880, the Arkansas Historical Society wrote the iconic American poet Henry Wadsworth Longfellow for his take on the pronunciation question, in which he wrote, "I confess I prefer the sound of Arkansas as being more musical than Arkansas." Case closed.
Well, damn.
I'm a ranch fan.
Like just straight up ranch or buffalo ranch?
It's just regular ranch. Not buffalo ranch.
Oh, the freezer scene is next.
Oh, you're
Can't
so
wait to see it, Claire.
Toast. This is gonna be a crazy video. Speaking of, our Ace Attorney IRL lawyering Ace Attorney-fied comic dub did pretty well.
Yay! Well, I know I made sure to like it from every profile I have.
Good.
Yes. hey, what's the point of having a zillion accounts if I can't like all your shit?
I have too many fucking accounts, man.
I really had to consider it when I made that cosplay account. I was like, do I really want another account to keep track of? But I'm like, well, I don't usually show my face on my Lore of Mars account. And some of the cosplay stuff, you know, it is on my personal, because I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not going to hide it. But like, I want to interact with the cosplay community a bit more, and not everyone needs to know who I am.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, you know what? Screw it. Third account. Might as well. And it's actually been picking up some traction. Not a crazy amount of followers, but I do get a little notification every now and then.
Oh, nice.
Someone new followed. And I'm like, oh, sweet. Thanks. And now I have a couple of cosplay friends from that collab I participated in, so that's kind of cool.
You know, doggone Reddit all you want, and, you know, Tumblr. But the old internet had it right, man.
No, old internet really did have it right.
Old internet had it right.
Old Instagram was good. It's the shit it is turned into.
Well, but it's just the idea of like
sucks.
Tumblr is perfect in the sense of where like I do wish the communities did not show up in my feed. That's the one thing I don't like, because I want to be able to go and look at them versus then go and look at them and like, oh shit, I already saw this, right? Like I do wish that was toggleable at least. However, besides that, one single thing, the tags on Tumblr, I can fucking A Lucifer, since when? Gotta go do that.
Wait, what do we need to do? I missed it. I'm multitasking.
Off the shit.
What shit?
I don't want community posts. Include posts from communities turned off. Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh my god. Thank you, Canadian Lucifer. Thank you. That's all I ever wanted.
Guru.
Well, because there was, like, no reason to go look at the communities if I already fucking saw it, you know? And it was just a number I didn't want to have to look at. Oh my god. Yeah, I didn't know either. Allie, you go to settings, and you go to dashboard, you scroll down a little bit to preferences, and you can... I also always turn best stuff first off, because I don't want that. I want chronological, bitch. We stay fucking chronological.
So this is on Tumblr, correct?
Yeah, this is on Tumblr. Because, like, so on Tumblr, a newer feature you can do is join communities. And... Oh,
I have not been using that at all.
You don't really have to. I did it specifically. I'm only an Ace Attorney and Cinderella Boy, just because the Cinderella Boy community is so sparse that I do want as much Cinderella Boy content in one place as possible. And then the Ace Attorney one was just originally to promote the abridged, but you know, it's cute as well. I have all of, and Tumblr I feel safe on because I have all of the fucking blocked tags. But you know, it's kind of like Reddit there, right? Where you're just posting Ace Attorney stuff, or you're just posting Cinderella Boy stuff, right? And then in your normal thing, you're following blogs, which is different like that. And then, of course, yeah, it's great. Yes! I did Canadian Lucifer, and I was just dumb, okay? I swear I tried. I swear I did.
Please believe an effort was made.
But point is that my Ace Attorney posts do good, even if they're posted on not the Ace Tooney blog originally, because they have the Ace Attorney tag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I will say,
pretty much once you have the tag, you're kind of set.
And I know I can't toggle this myself, Canadian Lucifer, because if you tell me I can, I will be shooketh greatly, but I do not think I can. I do wish the communities were just regular Tumblr, but in a like a community blog. I wish they didn't have the like different way of interacting with the posts, and then you like can't reblog the posts. I do not personally like that as much.
And these were recent updates?
Not that recent.
Ah, gotcha.
You have to like seek it out though to use it. Yeah, right, Allie?
Okay.
Like, I really, really wish that people could just normally reblog and like my posts like anywhere else. I really hate where it's like, damn it, I want to reblog this art because I want it on my personal, like, dump blog so I can look at it later when I just feel like it. But it's like, no, you're not allowed to do that. You have to, like, go to the original post and then get it. And then do it. And it's just another step.
That sounds annoying.
It's just another step. Yeah, it is annoying. And it's cool that you can put different emojis on it and comment, but there's no normal liking. And it's just like, I don't know. I don't like that as much. But the idea of that, like, when I post Ace Attorney stuff, if I tag it Edgeworth, everybody who likes Edgeworth can find it. You know, everybody who likes Phoenix can find it. Everybody who does whatever can find it. And that's why Reddit's cool, because you could do, like, you go to the Ace Attorney fucking page, you know? And you do that. And that's just the proper way to go about it.
The beauty of it.
It is the beauty of it. I lost the post I was gonna read for you guys, but it's gone now.
Oh no.
Into the void, into the ether. That's okay. T something. Lost it.
Okay, I'm almost done with this.
It was basically a post, and it just went like, do the AI bros know that my life has not even marginally changed after AI started getting big? The only thing is that I have to physically avoid using it and nothing else. I can still do everything like I could do before and can do. And it's like, no, I don't actually think they realize that a lot of the times. I don't think they get it.
I don't think they do.
I don't think they do. Whoops. I'm doing a lot of not the thumbnails, guys, and this is bad because I have shit. I have deadlines.
You're going on vacation.
I'm going on vacation.
And
it's going to be really epic. I'm so excited.
I better see pictures.
Yes, everybody wants to see pictures, Mars. Why can't we just live in the moment, huh? There will be pictures, obviously.
Because you're having the moment going to this park that I probably won't get to for another 10 years, so provided it's still there.
Yeah.
But we shan't focus on that tonight.
Oh my god, Toast moved.
Toast moved? To where?
YouTube.
Oh. Oh, there you are, Toast. You are very good at distracting. You guys are incredibly good at it.
Yes, while stream is ideally meant for me to forcibly have time to get certain things done, I am also acutely aware that it's also distracting.
That is often not what happens.
It's also distracting. Hey, okay, to be fair, I do get things done on stream. Whether or not it is effectively more on stream than I would do without stream, unknown. Because I will admit, Sometimes I can lock in outside of stream, and other times I also faff about. So, like...
It depends on the day.
Who really knows?
Let's see. I actually just finished up my notes for work. So Mars gets paid this week. Hooray.
Yeah, don't tell Dylan about the avocados, Bess.
What the hell happened to the avocados?
They're just gonna be insanely expensive if we ever have them at all. They're one of the things that we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose a lot of stuff. Rice and beans, folks. Rice and beans. Can be very delicious. Beans. And dry goods last virtually forever.
My dad actually made a really good 3-bean salad the other day. I don't know if it's my taste buds maturing or dying, but I think I like chickpeas and hummus now. I did not like those before. And now
that's maturing, not dying. That fucking hummus is amazing. What the fuck? How dare you say my taste buds are dying? I like hummus, bitch. What? No.
I did not like hummus growing up. I didn't like hummus. Fine. I didn't like mushrooms. Those were my 2 big ones.
I still don't like mushrooms.
And now I love them. And
I'm like, cannot like hummus. But the point is that when you like it now, don't say my taste buds died.
Salad.
Fuck.
then my taste buds have officially matured. At the ripe old age of almost 28.
Hey, every 7 years, girl. Every 7 years.
I guess so. You adopt a new food into your rotation. Yeah. It's like,
no, it's every 7 years.
You know what this means? In another 7 years, I'm probably gonna like tomatoes.
Okay, girl, I actually ate a tomato willingly recently as just a tomato with olive oil.
What kind of tomato?
Beefsteak from the farm. There's a farm stand near you, not the one, not the big farmer's market. There's like a farm stand. Text my mom. She'll tell you what it is. She got it from there. So right.
I need to know.
And Dylan like tasted it first. Like I cut it up for him, and then he's like, Ori, I actually think you would like this. And I'm like, really? And he's like, yeah, it's not really tomatoey, for lack of a better term, right? It didn't have that astringency.
For me, tomatoes, I hate the texture of tomatoes. I hate how squishy they are.
Yeah. So the beefsteak is mostly like tomato flesh, not the goop seeds.
Okay.
So it was actually solid.
Makes a difference.
And it wasn't as like tangy, like astringent as tomato normally is. You know, when you have like tomato sauce, it's very like acidic. That's the word I want, right? Like acidic.
Yeah.
It was not so acidic. It was very mild. It was really good.
Interesting.
Yeah, I will say the second one was more tomatoey than the first one I had, but it was still good because texture-wise, again, it's mostly fruit and not seed goop.
I'm gonna have to check out that farmer's market then.
Yeah, it's not a market, it's just a stand. Literally text my mom. She'll tell you where it is because I only vaguely know where it is. But yeah, beefsteak tomatoes.
That
really
sounds good.
Really good. I then had it with mozzarella the second time, but when it was
I definitely can't do that.
But. No. But the first time I ate it, just salt, pepper, olive oil, balsamic. That's what I did the first time.
That sounds good.
And if it's a little too tomatoey, add more balsamic. That's what I did. And it worked.
I'm gonna seek it out. Maybe my tastes have changed in that department
I will say, I was shocked.
Because I was shocked when I liked the chickpeas. I was like, I used to hate these little suckers.
I love chickpeas, especially roasted chickpeas. Love hummus.
I need to try roasted chickpeas. Now that I've been enjoying them just straight up in a salad, I'm like, I gotta experiment with these.
You get a can of chickpeas.
Okay.
You drain it. You then, and I know it sucks, but it's very important. You remove the skins that are like falling off of them from every chickpea. Yes, it is tedious, Yes,
That's
sucks.
gonna be hell.
But they are not as good if you don't do that.
Okay.
Okay?
Duly noted.
You
We're
can roll
talking
them in
about
paper. You can roll them in
foods that
towels.
we have grown to like, Allie.
You can roll them in towels.
If you don't know what's happening in chat, your guess is as good as mine.
You love the chickpea skins? I find if I leave the chickpea skins on, they don't roast as crunchy, Allie. That's why I remove them. They don't roast as crunchy. I always find they stay kind of wet no matter what I do, and then they burn.
Oh, well, that's not good. You don't want burnt chickpeas.
So, up to you, Mars. But also, every recipe I've ever followed is like, remove the skins, it's better. So, you know, who knows?
Follow the recipe.
That
seems
I
the
always
best
remove the
solution.
skins. Bass, my mother makes hummus a lot, and it is always better than store-bought hummus. And I will eat it with a spoon. My mother often makes homemade hummus. She also adds double the amount of garlic any recipe says. And then you put it out, and you do the little thing with the back of the spoon, and then you put the good olive oil on it. The good olive, like the expensive olive oil.
The top
No,
tier
not
stuff.
too much. Yeah, never too much garlic. Exactly, never too much garlic. There's always more garlic. Delicious stuff. Yeah, could eat with a spoon. Yeah, love roasted chickpeas. Super good. But I was gonna tell you something else to try, Mars. Are there any other vegetables that you notoriously don't like? Because I will say, I've gotten to a point...
I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of asparagus. Again, the texture, sometimes it comes out rubbery.
Yeah.
I'll still eat it, but I'm not always a fan.
Roasted. You cut them, you get the skinny ones that are thin, you cut the ends off, you cut them in half. Olive oil, pick a seasoning, toss it all together, salt, pepper, you roast them. And then you keep roasting them until they are shriveled up. Delicious.
Okay. I do love artichokes. Artichokes I've been eating since I was a kid. I love eating the artichoke leaves. I love artichoke hearts. Those are delicious. I had never
liked artichokes. I did get artichoke hearts and put them in a spring salad. That was really good. I then cooked artichokes for the first time, and I really enjoyed it. Too much fucking work though. I would never do it.
It is a lot of work. And then it's also a lot of work to eat as well.
Yeah. A lot of...
That's part of the problem. You need like 3 bowls.
Yeah. It was a lot of work for honestly not that much food, overall. Yeah. And then, you have to eat it a specific way. Did I enjoy it? Yes. Would I, if I saw at a restaurant that, like, they're renowned for their artichoke, like, I would order it. I would never, ever make it again.
I gotta learn how to make my own soup dumplings. I really want to give that a try, because I just want soup dumplings in the house.
Soup dumplings are great.
They're so...
do you have an air fryer, Mars? I don't think so.
No, my mom is vehemently against the air fryer. Even though she just bought a brand new stand mixer.
Wild.
She was like, no more appliances. And then she watched a health food person on YouTube and was like, I need a blender.
I enjoy the air fryer in specific ways. It's definitely has, I would say, more drawbacks overall, like to make like full meals, because they're just small. They're just small.
Yeah.
It's kind of difficult. I will say,
I always imagined the air fryer for like quick stuff.
So I wouldn't say that either. It is not quick.
Okay.
So is it sometimes faster than the oven? Yeah, because it doesn't really have to like heat up. Like it doesn't take as long to heat up. But it is not like a microwave. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not there yet.
Yeah, I see what you're getting at.
Like
I think when I said quick, like that was the wrong thing. Like snack foods, not so much meals.
I would say it is much better at heating a lot of things up than the microwave is. So like if you like leftover pizza, air fryer. If you like like, freezer things that are supposed to be crunchy, air fryer, right? Like, those sorts of things. I will say, in the air fryer, baked potato only takes 40 minutes instead of an hour plus. So, but you can only cook like 1 or 2 at a time. So it's not for like a whole meal thing, but like if you want lunch of baked potato, fuck yeah. You just have to prepare a little bit. However, it has made the best pork tenderloin I've ever had. And I will never go back to cooking it any other way. Cook your fucking pork tenderloin in the air fryer. It makes...
duly noted.
It is so juicy with the crispy crust on the outside. Holy fuck. Do you have that time? I will say, Bass, like, I wouldn't say I have a big air fryer. I, like, watch some of these people on YouTube, and I'm like, how the fuck big is your air fryer? Right? I curl them around each other. I, like, curl it around. But you could cut it up, too, Bass. If you cut, like, your pork tenderloin in half and put them side by side. Like, especially if you're just cooking for, like, you and, like, even if just one other person. If you cut half the pork tenderloin and you put that in there, like, so good. Like, so you put whatever you want on the pork tenderloin, right? You marinate it or you do whatever. And then it's like 20 minutes at, like, 375. And then you turn it over and another 20 minutes. And then you make sure to check the temperature. When you're cooking roasts, have a thermometer. 145.
Well, that is a standard tool that everyone should have in their kitchen.
But not everybody does.
But they should.
Because also, if you're not cooking roasts, you don't really need it, And then, yeah. Good, Bass. Yeah, and then that's it. But it's juicy on the inside. It doesn't get dry. Like, the crust is perfect, because you don't have to sear it, right? To make a good pork tenderloin without the air fryer, you have to fucking sear it, and you have to put it in the Dutch oven. And you can still get it dry. No. Air fryer all the way. I will never not make pork tenderloin in the air fryer ever again. Then the last thing, spring rolls.
Ooh,
put whatever the fuck you want in a wonton wrapper.
That makes
sense.
Wrap
that shit up. You put that in the air fryer. Crispy, crunchy, hot as fuck. Like, wait. But delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the three
think you've
things.
made us spring rolls before, Ori.
Yeah, I did.
One time for tea day? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I definitely have.
Now I'm hungry.
I'm
Why
sorry.
did we talk about food?
I'm sorry, I have chocolate here.
Why did we talk about food? Now I might have to go get chocolate.
My mother was influenced by the internet, but I accept it because it benefits me. And
I'm happy to say, Bass, that wrapping an egg roll should be very different from tying shoes. So you should be okay.
Bass, I'm gonna say, egg roll really easy. The main place people fail is too much filling. I will say wonton wrappers from the store are pretty sturdy. Use, like, the teaspoon ice cream scooper? Not the tablespoon ice cream scooper.
Oh, yes.
The little one. You use that so that everything is perfectly measured. Or if you have, like, a tablespoon, right? Like, whatever you want. But you use something that you can measure every time, because then you're not leaving it up to eyeballing it or chance or anything. Put that in the middle. 2 sides in. Roll it up. Done. It's really not like a crazy, Wontons are different. I'm not talking wontons. I'm talking spring rolls.
No, wontons are very different.
Wontons are very different. But one of the easier ones, I'd say, the biggest problem with all of these burritos, like anything like this, any dumpling, it's you're filling it too much. And people go wrong that way because they're eyeballing it. And I will say, it looks like not a lot of filling. When you put it on that thing, it looks small. You will want to add more. Don't. Okay? Don't do it.
Resist the temptation.
Yeah, well, there was like a Tumblr post that went around and it was like, when you're making stew, the recipe will tell you to mix cornstarch and water to make a roux. You will see it and you will think, that's not enough to thicken the soup. Don't let the devil tempt you. It is enough.
Don't give in.
Don't pour in double what you think so that you get soup jello. Don't do
Please.
it. And then it was just a bunch of posts like being like that, you know, where it's like, you will do this. You know, there will come a time when blah, and you will do blah. Don't let the demons fool you.
Don't let them.
Exactly, Allie. I mean, it's solid advice. Solid advice to return to.
Good advice.
Super good advice. Just watch you. No, the prophecy is of the demons.
Oh, speaking of One Piece toast, I have made it to the Chopper arc.
Oh,
so
I think you're gonna cry.
Episode 78. I already cried. I watched the live action first. I already cried.
I haven't seen season 2.
You really should. Season 2 of the live action One Piece was really well done.
Yeah, I've only heard good things. I mean, I'm out here following frickin' Sanji Zoro, you know, but...
Yeah.
And thank God it's live action Sanji Zoro. Waterlooper is of taste, you know?
Yeah, season 2 of the live action is out, Flair.
Oh, it's been out.
It's been
out.
For a while.
I'm very behind. There's too much shit to watch. Like, I'm gonna be so real.
Honestly, I've scaled back a lot of the anime I've been watching. Because I want to catch up on the stuff on my to-watch list. And honestly, like, the current new stuff, like the stuff coming out on rotation, unless it's like Witch Hat or Gachiakuta or something like that, is just not really grabbing my attention at the moment.
I do marginally miss the days when there was very little to watch. I'm gonna be so real.
It feels like, because now we have anime on Netflix, there's anime on Disney Plus and stuff like that. I like now I got my dad turning to me going, oh, do you know about this one? Do you know about this one? I'm like, no, I've never heard of these ones. I don't know if they're new. I don't know if they're old. That's a lot to keep track of. But I also have like 91 unwatched things on my to-watch list that I'd really want to prioritize.
Yep.
I think the newest one that came out this past season was The Cat and the Dragon. That one, at least at first glance, looked very wholesome and cute. So I'm like, this could be a good little I need to unwind from the day type show where I could just like pop an episode on and be content. So that's a new one I'm probably gonna try to watch soon. But really nothing was jumping out at me. And I'm saving season 2 of my Dress Up Darling for when I do my next cosplay for October, because I do have an idea for the next cosplay, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I can't wait.
No hints?
Yeah, we could have a hint. It's from a video game. Has not yet been released, but it does have a demo. I talked about it at length last week. And it's the main character from that series. I already ordered a shirt that kind of looks like what that character wears.
Oh, snap.
I'm going to try sewing the skirt myself and adding the little embellishments. I have to find a pair of high tops and put the decorations on them. Yep, that's the one, Allie. That's the one, Witch's Bakery.
That's what I was thinking of.
I want to cosplay Loon. She's so cute.
My first Allie, I will say my first thought.
Why was my first start
planets.
comets?
Comets, yeah, in that range. Because I know you said sky, but like all of the things you said were technically space. So personally, I think clouds is kind of.
Cloud is too. What's the word? Tertiary?
Down to earth, I guess.
Down to earth, yeah.
And maybe that's a vibe you want to do.
I mean, it could work. If that character is the down-to-earth grounded one, that could be reflected in the motif.
Specifically with rings is very often.
That could be the character that balances out the core group. So having them with a quote-unquote element that's down-to-earth could reflect that personality trait.
But Comet also has a good look to it as well.
I've heard really good things about Odd Taxi Bass. There's so many theories surrounding that one. Oh, I lied. You know the anime I do care about coming out right now? Actually, not an anime, a donghua. Link Click!
Yeah, I know. But
fucking
we need
spoilers,
the dub.
man! Ah! I'm dying. They are.
But yeah, my first thought was very much.
But the art is
planets.
gorgeous.
Ooh, okay, Allie. So wait, hold on. Let me
There's
double check myself.
Comets,
before I
asteroids.
I know that Colorado is moon. So we're saying that Georgia's sun. Okay, that doesn't work then in my brain. I had an idea, but it doesn't work that way.
I'm trying to think of other.
The concern I would have with that, Bass, is just like fire and sun get very close then, you know? I don't know. Personally, I'm partial to planets. I'm seeing like, you know, like with the rings, right? Like Saturn-style planets can be simplified down pretty well. And then you could have like rings as a big motif involved. That's definitely where my brain goes. In this trilogy you already have. Also, interesting.
And meteorites. That's the other space
hold on.
thing.
If we want to try and push the like opposites thing, right? Is you have you have moon and sun, right? We see what they're opposites night and day. But then you have stars and planets. And now, while immediately you might not think they're opposites, however, one is the center and the other is the one that revolves around it. So you have these two kind of seemingly
meanwhile, everything
stationary
revolves around the sun.
Yeah, exactly. Which is a star, right? And then planets revolve around the stars, kind of thing, right? Wanderer versus this kind of stagnant point. And then, yeah, the sun is a star, Bess, but I would say in media very, 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 very often.
I think media separates the sun enough from the star.
I think also
that
because
it's safe.
The sun is specifically associated with day, whereas stars are very much not associated with day. So I think that like as a motif, they are significantly different versus like what is really the difference between like a sun attack and a fire attack, right? Like I don't know.
Those could be pretty similar.
They kind of get really, really close.
My first thought is solar flare.
Well, exactly though. You know, exactly. Flare, fire.
Yeah.
Writing all these down. But that's definitely where I go in my head with it. Yes, you called exactly. I will say when you said solar flare, all I could think of was solar justice. I'm really
Oh, all I could think of was the Pokemon move.
Well, I'm really upset in the most /pause way. I want to read both of the 2 fucking Ace Attorney fanfics we have going on in the Discord, but I can't because they're of the second 3 games and not the first 3 games, so I can't fucking read them.
No, you can't.
Like, damn,
but look on the bright
Crystal's
side.
out here.
Neither can I.
I want to read Solar Justice really bad. And then, what is it? Bench is doing, like, a whole thing as well. And it's just like, damn, I want to see that too.
It's rough out here. Living in non-spoiler land, it is rough.
Yeah, and I think that fits the opposites there. What'd you miss? Not much. I'm ranting about how I can't read the 2 Ace Attorney fanfics that people in our community are writing that I really, really wanna. And, but they're spoilers!
We're just crying over here.
Spoilers!
We weep.
And I want to be able to read them. I really do.
One day we can.
I know.
In like 2 years.
Well, hopefully in 2 years. We need to finish them in 2 years. I'm confident.
I think we can manage that.
We're confident.
We
It's gonna
can
be
do
down
it.
to the wire, but I'm confident.
I am hopeful. I think we can do it.
No.
Oh, Utah
That's what
has
I
the
was.
sun.
That's what I thought,
Okay.
Allie. I thought Georgia was the star, and that's why I was actually going to propose then if we do the 2 double ones. This is fun because then the sun with the rain then works like your cloud thing, and you can expand it to
Yeah.
rain, and then so it's like people are thinking it's space, but then you break out the like, ooh no, it's these 2 dichotomous things, but they're linked
Well,
because
and
the sun goes
now
with the
you can also
moons
use
and blah blah blah.
water powers. You have access to all these water motifs.
Mm-hmm. Dropout's so good. Dropout's so based as fuck.
What's Dropout?
Where they do like make some noise and like the other one, Sam Reich's like comedy game show with like Brendan Lee Mulligan's on it all the time.
Okay, I just didn't recognize that.
Yeah, Dropout TV is the network, for lack of a better term, but they're a streaming service platform. You almost
okay,
definitely
gotcha.
see their shorts all the time, but like the full episodes are on the streaming service, which is incredibly affordably priced and based as fuck. And
Well,
I
that's
do
a rarity nowadays.
to subscribe and watch them with Dylan, because I do think Dylan would get a fucking yeah, you also get to mention 20. There's a lot of other stuff than what I'm talking about. The one I'm interested in is the game show, though, because I think Dylan would have a riot. No, Bass, I have said so many times that if Dylan had gotten into D&D live actual play at the height of the thing, he would be insane buds with Matt Mercer and Brendan Lee Mulligan. Like, he would be up there with
really
them. Like,
would.
like, it sounds like I'm glazing him, but like it's real.
No,
You know,
no,
like
it's true.
Like his level of actual being good at it. Like, and this is not like, I'm not propping him up like undeservedly because he's my husband. Like, he's actually like really that good.
No,
and this
he
is
does
not
some
an
insane
exaggeration.
storytelling.
Like, oh my god, to have him do like a mystery and then court bit for that group of people would have been amazing.
Epic.
Oh my god. Would I have kind of mildly wished for that timeline? You know? Because, like, he really would have been up there with, like, he would have been a name up there with that group of, like, really good DMs. Because he has the personality for it, and he has the effort, like, he would do so well. So well. If I thought there was more of a chance that, like, D&D Live Actual Play could actually, like, pop off like it used to, I would push him harder to do it. But
that was
it's
such a
so
specific
saturated
point in history. Like, you had to be there when it happened.
It's so saturated
now. It feels like everyone is doing it.
Everyone's doing it.
So it's really hard to, like, break through and stand
really
out as a
and that would have had
table.
to be, like, our thing. Right?
Yeah.
See you, Sapphire.
That would have had to...
Hope to see you tomorrow.
Bye, Sapphire. No, literally, that would have had to been, like, our Ace Attorney.
Even
like, we put a lot of
yeah.
effort into Ace Attorney. That would have had to be our Ace Attorney and then some.
Well, it would have been,
and,
like, I would have had to truly been doing all the art. Like, I would have had to truly
yeah.
feel, like...
And I'll be honest, I think I prefer Ace Attorney.
I prefer Ace Attorney. I love our home games. I definitely...
It's niche. We're in that camp. We've gotten some cool art out of it. We've gotten to grow our voice acting skills.
But there is a level
I like to think I'm smarter after playing a couple cases.
There is a level of I like the fact that it is our home game. Yeah. It's a double-edged sword, you know what I'm saying?
It really is. Oh, no worries, Allie.
It's always fine, Ellie. Chat moves so fast.
It happens.
It's gonna be so real.
We had a pretty wicked storm.
I just kind of accept
earlier today.
Oh my god.
Kind of knocked out my internet for a while. But I was napping during that, so it was fine.
But
my brother, on the other hand, he wasn't so happy.
Flair, I will say, it is a canon event for you to DM your first campaign to way too many players and have only 50% of an idea of what the fuck is happening with the rules.
Sounds like you speak from experience.
Oh yeah, but also Cinder did exactly that. Like,
that's true.
Hilarious, real.
It really is a canon event. You cannot change it. This must happen.
All right, there we go.
What a beautiful phoenix. Who's being blackmailed?
Or green-mailed? Question mark?
Which could it be? No one knows. I'm so happy I get to sleep in a little bit tomorrow.
Me too.
Still gotta go to work, but I get to sleep in a tad.
Allie, the secret is, and I did this on purpose, the blackmail is actually still green. Ho-ho! I fooled you all!
Look at that!
Crazy! See? Look at that color wheel! Wow!
That's green!
I'm a genius!
That's green if ever I seen.
The game
was rigged from the start. It really was. That's how it works in green
Ooh,
mail.
Have fun, Flair.
Oh, nice. Yeah, no D&D for us this weekend, but
no,
I'm going to be visiting my grandma, so that should be
weekends.
nice.
Sadly.
Yeah, the next 2 weeks.
And then hopefully we'll be back on the horse for a long time.
At least up until the holiday seasons.
It really depends on just when they, like, what days of the week they fall, to be honest.
I haven't even checked. I have not looked that far ahead. I'm trying to live in the present, you know?
Ah!
Ah!
Fixed.
Ooh, making everyone play as animals. Do you know what animals they chose, Flair?
Flair, have you heard of the Humblewood D&D expansion? Because if you haven't, you should. Because I'm gonna be so real, I think you'd like it. I think you'd like it.
You should check it out.
Save this.
Yes, please save it. Ooh, raven, cat, bat, and an undecided.
Yes, Humblewood.
Okay, so we got 2 flying creatures, one of whom can see at night. Very useful, very useful.
They
A
are all
4-legged creature.
animal races, very like fairy tale 100-acre wood style vibes of like campaign setting and.
Oh, it's lovely.
It's great. It's good stuff. I gotta add this to the video. Oh, okay, guys.
Holy crap.
You have not been watching our Let's Play, Mars and my Let's Play of Escape from Mistwood Mansion. Even if you haven't.
You
the
should.
episode that comes out called Achievement Hunters, you should watch. Because damn am I stupid.
But we figured it out, didn't we?
We did. Shall we watch everything? I'm pretty happy with the Mistwood Mansion videos. They did better than I expected.
They were
to be
fun.
Honest. They did better than I expected. You know, like analytics wise.
I still have to watch a couple of them.
The only
I'm a
one
bit
that I would say
behind.
did poorly was the Mario and Luigi thumbnail. That one did not do
Really?
well. Yeah, I only got 22 views.
People didn't want Mario and Luigi?
Yeah. Yeah, so the first one did pretty good. 74 views. The second one did a little worse, 53 views. Wirt did really good at 77 views, and then Mario and Luigi only got 22. But then Loose shot to 96.
Wow.
Thank you, Flair.
Okay, so people like the Owl House more than Mario and Luigi?
Yeah.
That's what I'm learning from this experiment. Interesting. Wild to see how those trends change. It's like we are not trend chasers by any means. We just vibe and do what we want to do. But I would never have guessed that Mario and Luigi thumbnail did not draw more people in. That is shocking to me.
Yeah, no. Ah, shit. I did a stupid. Okay. Which one's next? This one's next.
Get it, get it!
Do we recognize this character?
Mario and Luigi.
I mean, honestly,
Good,
Baz.
Baz.
Yay! Baz got it! I'm glad he's recognizable.
Oh, that's hella Legolas.
Good. When I draw, like, real people, there's always like a concern where I'm like, I'm really doing a lot of translating here, that it's like, this is not gonna look anything like the character. For a long time, I really was unable to translate real people into, okay, Bass, I mean not an animated 2D character.
He's live action.
A live action person.
That's the problem.
Yeah, for the longest time, I was really just unable to, like, satisfyingly translate live action characters into my art. And then I had a breakthrough. Who did I draw? I think it was Yasker from The Witcher.
You did draw a few Witcher characters.
I did draw a fair amount of Yasker, because I will totally admit, I ship it, but you know. I stopped watching after the Henry Cavill left, though. Wouldn't have been the same.
You know, sometimes when an actor leaves, they just take all the magic with them.
I never played the Witcher games or read the books or anything, but he did really care about the source material, and so it was like, okay, at least, like, I know you care. And then he left because the show didn't. And I'm like, okay, you know, I agree then.
Which is valid.
Yeah.
Like, if the show doesn't care, then...
Yeah, I heard about that,
why
Beth.
would you stay on? My dad was actually playing the Witcher game for a bit, and then he soft-locked himself because he came down so pissed that day. I was like, what the hell happened? I thought you were playing a game. And he's like, I'm stuck in a well, and I can't get out. I don't think he was supposed to go into that well without some kind of ability or item.
Allie, what a vibe,
he
though.
Can't get out. And he's like, well, now I gotta start the game over, and I don't want to do that.
Allie,
So it'll forever be the game he can't beat.
this is not a condoning of this action, but I will totally 100% admit Mars and my Outcast files are horrific from an
They are
organizational
terrible. I am
stand-
in the process of trying to make them better. In this transfer to Ellipsis, I'm trying to organize them a bit more. I'm trying to compile everything into one, like, master doc.
Soup gave us like
But we really should have did that from the get-go.
Soup gave us like a I wouldn't say a lecture, like a TED talk about organization. And it was very intriguing.
TED talk is appropriate.
It was very intriguing. We did not do any of it, and we probably never will. No.
They were good suggestions.
okay,
I'm just sad to say that's not how my brain operates.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the organizational system that Soup has was very much just not the way that we could manage it.
It's like, I say it in the most loving way possible. Ori and I are type B people for the most part. Sometimes I lean toward type A.
I'm a type C person.
You're
Somewhere
type
in
C.
the middle.
Okay, I see it.
Somewhere in the middle. Where it's like...
Because it's like, I do
like
still
lists.
care about what I'm
I
putting
like
together.
structure. I give myself deadlines and
But
they
it's also
matter
like,
to me.
if
I
there's
work-
so much structure, it's no longer organized. Does that make sense?
I'll
like,
be paralyzed. I'll get
so
paralyzed.
organized that things will get lost still.
Yeah, no. That's like my computer files, and that was like a lot of it. And it was literally like I'm sitting there as like, I don't know how I want to organize this.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, Bass. But like, also my computer files were like organized a certain way, and it really sucks because it's like Ace Attorney stuff that I draw is for stream, but it's also technically fan art. So does it go in the fan art Ace Attorney folder, or does it go in the Ace Tooney folder? Right? When I do a commission for somebody, like, is that in a different folder than when I do a request for them? because it's like, you know, like Dichotomy Games, right? Sometimes they commission me, sometimes I just have a good time and I just do shit for free for them, right? Because like I feel like it. Are these in the same folders? Are these in different folders? Because I have a commission folder, right? I had I have the Curio, right, which is the which originally was for the D&D homebrew stuff, but I ended up just kind of putting all D&D stuff that I did into it, and so that was a lot of stuff that I eventually was like, okay, no, I have a TTRPG folder now in my Origami art folder, which is like personal in heavy quotations art. And it's just like, no matter what I do, there will be stuff in other places. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what, all of the art I make for Ace Attorney will never be in one folder. Because it can't.
Yeah.
And that sucks.
Because it's for, like, different things.
Because it's thumbnails, and it's the other thumbnails for other videos, and it's Animini's, and it's you know, Popsicle
That's what I kind of
Pals,
realized when organizing my fan fictions. Because I had double documents where it's like, take some of the Bashwood fics. I had my Bashwood folder, but then for some reason, I was trying to keep track of the fan fictions I had posted on AO3, so I had an uploaded folder as well.
Okay.
And it was just like, well, why do I have so many of these folders? Because this is just taking up space. It's literally a duplicate. Like, this is crazy. I don't need that level of organization.
I will say what I would really need to do, and what would probably be the best course of action, is properly developing a file naming system where it's named in a way that has enough tags, for lack of a better term, where I can
recognize what's
Phoenix
inside it
and get all of my Phoenixes, right? Or I could search Ori and get everything that has Ori in it. And for the most part I can, but it's always the one thing you're trying to fucking look for that isn't named properly.
Off topic, but my Witch Hat kitchen books are on the way.
Yay!
Wahoo! I'm so happy.
Yeah, no, I even I don't do that sort of shit, Baz. The worst ones are when I'm like downloading a video to like add into like a video we're editing, like if I'm trying to get like a SpongeBob quote moment or whatever. When you download them, a lot of times they're not named properly in any way, and I'm just like in the zone. I don't want to go back and rename them. And then unfortunately, once you put something into the video editing software, it matters what everything is named. And if you rename something, it's like, I don't know what the fuck this is anymore, and I don't know where it is. Go find it, bitch.
I remember those horror days back when I used to make AMVs on my YouTube channel. I tried to organize my shit, because what was happening there was I was basically downloading either clips from the shows or games I wanted to use, or like literally when I was making the Teen Titans AMV, I was just downloading whole episodes that were available on YouTube. So they would like download with either like the YouTube title they came with, or a jumble of numbers.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's where I'm at.
I would try to organize it where I'm like trying to rename them and like, okay, this is episode this is episode that. But the second I did it, because I used that clip for a project, if I opened my video editor, gone. We don't know what the hell you're talking about. It's missing. What video?
Yeah.
We don't know any video. I'm like, what? You're freaking. Ugh. So then you have to edit the whole freaking thing all over again. Ah.
Yeah.
Night Mason.
Yeah, Soup had a very archivist way of doing stuff, where it's all about like dates and all this stuff, and it's like, I have no fucking clue when I make things, but I have very vivid very vivid memory of what I made. Right? Like, no fucking idea if X was made in blank year or blank month or whatever, but oh yeah, I know that I made that character that is at this point in time officially named this, but when I made it, he didn't have a name, so I did something else or whatever the fuck. It's like, Yeah, that's exactly me, Allie. I just remember stuff most of the time, and unfortunately, that's why I say I'm type C. Because I like organization. I do.
I guess I'll go type C as well. Because I can't live in chaos.
I can't live in chaos.
But
I am
can't be
not
overly organized.
Fully go
either.
with the flow person. But I am not strict enough to where I enjoy organizing or I like to put everything in its place. I like things being in their place, but I have zero desire and most overwhelm of getting to that point. And I'm really good about setting my own deadlines and keeping to my own deadlines. And I will, like, stress myself out about deadlines that I totally set just for me. But when it comes to, like, creative ideas, it's just like, it's in the Discord somewhere. We'll try to find it eventually. I vaguely remember it.
I'm sure we'll come across it again. This very important plot detail that we need.
Like, we'll bring it up and I'll recall.
What also definitely didn't help was not all of the plot ideas have been written. Some of them were voice memos.
Yeah, that's Mars's fault. That's your fault.
Because typing takes too fucking long.
Says the writer.
Yes, says the writer, because if I have an idea in the moment, I need you to hear it, or I need you to hear the rush of excitement in my voice as everything comes together.
Yeah,
in this no.
This has definitely happened at least once. Mars will do that, and then I'm so fucking down. And then we're like doing whatever. I'm like, oh, Mars, don't forget we gotta do this. And you're like, what?
What? We gotta do what?
Oh, that was a plot. Yeah, Mars, don't you remember you like said this whole thing and you're like, I said that? Yeah! Well, it's good, so yeah, we can do it. Yeah, it's good. You said it. Oh
hey, are you truly a writer if you don't forget your own ideas?
Hello, Willow.
Hi, Willow.
Ay. Ooh,
you can't call yourself a writer if you don't sometimes forget your own ideas.
You sort out all of the shit you need to have and do and remember for the plots and stuff of your game. That's
especially because you're making a mystery.
Yeah, your organizational system. And yet Brain says no, just drop vibe, Ellie. That's why I hired a Mars. With friendship and love. And snacks.
And tea. Lots of tea.
Lots of tea.
So much tea.
Okay, so real about the fucking drawing letters things. I can draw for hours upon hours, every day. Not get fatigued. My hand doesn't hurt. My wrist doesn't hurt. Life is good.
If you do, Allie, that'll be phenomenal. I'll send Clone Mars to work, and then Mars can just work on the comic all day, every day.
Willow, we're talking about like how we organize the sort of notes and story beats and like lore stuff for our various stories that we have, right? So like in Outcast, our comic, unfortunately, we're very, very bad and messy about it. And so we have it just kind of scattered across.
Fix it as we speak.
Yes. But unfortunately, for many years now, we've had it just sort of scattered across various attempts at organization that woefully all failed because nobody wants to go. It's basically, I'm gonna be so real with why it is for us. It's because we have our time, we talk, we have our thoughts, we tell it to each other, and then nobody wants to go put it in the right place later when they have time.
This is true.
Because 90% of the time we're having our ideas where we're like driving to work.
Yeah.
And the phone,
that's why they're voice memos.
Yeah.
I could talk while I drive.
I am such a I want the big computer screen to do shit. Doing anything on my phone in like a Word document or like Excel, whatever, I hate it and I want to explode every time. I'm just like, this is the most frustrating thing possible. This is not user friendly and I hate this. I want to use the desktop site. I want to use desktop.
Quick side note. I had an idea because I was taking the train this past weekend. So I'm typing it in my notes app because I broke up with Docs and I couldn't pull ellipsis out for whatever reason. So I'm in my notes app. Oh God, it sucks. It sucks so bad. It keeps changing my words.
Interesting,
it keeps
Willow.
putting words I don't want. It keeps putting in sentences I don't want because it's trying to fucking predict what I want to say. And no, you're wrong.
Yeah.
That. Oh, that was a miserable experience.
But so
Awful.
it's just like really. It's really the fact that like we have a great idea, but nobody then wants to take the time and like quote unquote archive it. Right?
Yeah.
I have it. We save
and the
it.
Problem
it's
is,
downloaded.
At least
but
I
it's
know
never
in my case, I'm like,
indexed.
I'll remember that plot detail because this story is so important to me.
And then thankfully Ori does remember the plot detail.
But, you know, still human at the end of the day.
Yeah.
We forget things.
And it's really just like needing to make a habit of once a month going, like having a day every month to be like, let's go and see all the Outcast shit we wrote and put it in the proper spots.
A review, basically.
Archiving is for
a monthly
nerds.
review.
Such a vibe, Willow, though. Such a vibe. So vibe.
Respect, Willow. Respect.
You mean like it's just kind of like listing stuff, Bass? Not really like formatted or anything?
I remember a lot of the response to the Google Doc AI scanning shit was people saying, well, what the hell is AI going to learn from my writing? Because my writing notes only make sense to me. So that was kind of like the argument against it. I'm wondering if you kind of write in a similar way, Bass, where it's like the notes are only understandable to you, but it makes perfect sense.
I think a lot of people
sometimes I'm the same way.
Do that, but I don't think that's a reason to stick around. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
definitely not a reason to stick around.
Thank God that yes, our scripts are the way they are and stupidly, you know, written and honestly changed on the fly 90% of the time. And man, do I fucking not give a shit about spelling when I do that stuff.
No, you don't.
No, not at all. Because you know why, Mars? Because I'm doing it on my phone 90% of the time, and I wish to die.
I'm sure you do.
And
I know you're doing it at work, and I'm like, Ori ain't going back to fix this.
Nope. That's the thing. That's the creative's Achilles heel. Having to go back to organize it again. To like
back when we were putting the scripts on one of the paid tiers of the Ko-fi, I actually did bother to go back and fix the typos because I'm like, well, people are gonna see this.
At one point in time, we did.
There's gotta be a little level of polish here, but
just
since
going
we
on
stopped
the
doing that, I'm like, it's a typo for scene directions. No one cares.
Completely pivoting slightly because Mars just brought up Ko-fi and like, you know, obviously Pigeon. I am so envious of creators that have incredibly good Ko-fi Patreon schemes. You know what I'm saying? Like
in terms of the tier names?
No. Like in what they are offering for a paid subscription being incredibly desirable and integrated with their normal content. You know what I'm saying?
I gotcha.
Like, so my example is like Danny Mata, right?
Mm-hmm.
Danny does the React content, but a big thing he has to, oh, he's back on the caffeine, Bess. He hit 21 days and then he immediately drank tea. Did not last after that. I think he's overall feeling better though. You could ask him tomorrow. But so like a big thing that Danny has to deal with is the copyright infringement, right? And copyright claiming with demonetization. And one of the biggest things that they get you on with that is anime.
Oh, so yeah.
Basically, his Patreon scheme is that you get more videos, right, of the anime. Because he literally just can't make money off it when
he's
put on YouTube.
Doing that right now with Apothecary
Yeah,
Diaries.
but like Aaron High School Host.
But
like,
he's also doing like early previews too.
You do get early previews, and that's a very classic one. But I will say, I don't find that to be a that's a very easy thing to integrate into your workflow, but I don't find that to be a super strong reason, at least personally, for me.
Well, for me, it's like, okay, I just have to wait an extra 3 days for it to come out.
Yeah, there really is a level of like, I'm not that jonesing for it, right? However, I did subscribe to Danny Mata's Patreon because I do want to watch the Apothecary Diaries one, and I do want to watch his full Aaron High School Host Club. And then the last thing he has is his movie reacts. He has hour-long ones on Patreon, like longer extended cuts, because there's just more content through a movie, right? So it's like, that makes a lot of sense. And so it's like, I'm envious of like the fact that like it's so very integrated that he has a very strong reason to subscribe to a Ko-fi without doing an insane amount more work on his end, right? Because that's the balance.
He already has the videos.
He already has
he's already
the videos.
recording
It's just
them.
a longer cut, or he already wants to do all that stuff. But it's
on
like,
that note of Danny Mata watching Apothecary Diaries, I was so tempted to write to him like, please don't be afraid to have your own opinion.
Yeah,
especially about Jinshi. Cough.
Please hate Jinshi. People are going to be upset you hate Jinshi, but please, man, I need you to hate
Please hate Jinshi.
I need you to hate him.
I need you to loathe this man.
I need you to hate him.
No, the one that got me was when someone in the comments was like, "Oh, just wait for season 2. You will be crying," and I'm like,
no,
of fear, of disgust.
What are we crying
That's
about?
why I would be crying.
Yeah, all of us here in the sane corner, Allie, but not an unfortunate majority of Apothecary Diary fans are in the sane category.
I assume, and no shade, but I assume it's the same group of people who fawned over Edward Cullen back in the day.
Yeah, probably. But you know, it's just, again, Jinshi could be fine. There's like 2 or 3
could be fine
moments.
If he wasn't a hornball.
I don't know, Allie. I don't know. Every time it comes up, I'm shook. Every time.
Or the fans could have just let the author tell the story she wanted.
I don't know if you guys were there, but when we
were the author's aunt. We
were like collabing. We were doing the art fight stream with Horror and Harpy, and Kitsune. We like got onto Apothecary Diaries, and you could feel sort of the tension in the air when we all knew we watched Apothecary Diaries, but we were all like, please, what is your opinion on the shit? And then when we realized we all also hated it, it was like, thank God.
It was like, yes!
It was like, thank the Lord. Oh my goodness. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, it was literally, you could hear a pin drop during that moment.
That's a
I was
moment
like,
that
oh,
will live
this
in
is
my brain forever,
awkward.
of like the oh god, are we gonna
Well,
become
what
enemies
makes
suddenly?
it even funnier is prior to that, Ori and I had an
you brought it up,
experience
didn't you,
meeting
Bess?
someone else who did enjoy Jinshi.
Oh, yeah.
And that conversation was like, oh, okay, let's pivot away from Apothecary Diaries for now.
New show.
Different talking point, please.
But yeah, there's somebody else that had like a really great like Patreon scheme. And I'm just sitting here and I'm like, I'm so envious of your Daniel Thrasher. Okay, he's a musician guy, but he does a lot of like skit content on the internet, right? If you haven't seen his stuff, watch him. He's really funny in my opinion. I think he's really hilarious. He just sort of realized what he wanted to do for his Patreon, and he makes really goofy, sometimes hilariously specific like ringtones and alarm noises and notification noises, because his whole thing is like, he does, he plays the piano and he makes like songs up on the spot and stuff. So like he's like here's one for when your gay brother is calling, and it's like, pick up the phone, it's your gay brother, pick up, it's like just goofy shit, but that's like totally his brand. But where it's like, man, that is such a good scheme. Like, that's such a good Patreon scheme to just, like, I get to have a goofy, fun time for, like, not that long, right? Like, it's an easy thing, because they're, like, short, like a ringtone of notification is short. And then you just put a few out every month, right? And it's just, like, amazing.
That does sound nice.
No, literally, though, Bass. That's exactly, like, the vibe. And so it's, like, yeah. And so I just sit here and I'm just like, man, I'm so envious of easy but really desirable Patreon tiers. I don't know if that makes sense. As like a content creator, being able to very seamlessly
see, when we were doing Ko-fi, we did have to go a little bit out of our way to create the stuff that
it was a lot of work. It was a lot of work.
It was stuff that existed
for the most part,
because it had to be edited that it could go on the Ko-fi. Like, it had
to be edited, but it was also
uploads,
like really hard for
the
us
scripts.
in the way that we work to have such a like read ahead, which is a very common like comic Ko-fi, like Patreon tier, right? Is like, read ahead. And I just like, all the artists that I follow, they are doing it like full time. And so their Patreons or Ko-fis have like merch involved, or it is just like having the art or having more art or whatever. And it's like, that's all well and good for somebody who literally all they do is make art as their job. And I understand that
definitely
like,
not an
option
that
I've
for
mentioned
us.
Are people that also do content creation as their full-time job, and we are not. But there is just a level of like, I really wish I could be crafty enough to think of something so seamless, because I have yet to even fathom that. You know what I'm saying? To even conceive it.
I hear you. Full-time Patreon sounds miserable.
Well,
it's a lot to put together.
The point, Willow, is that you do it in a way that is sustainable, right? So like, Star of Cast Off, she has a very thriving Patreon. And the main things on it are the read ahead in the comic, but also a mail club where every month she does a themed print and themed stickers of her comic characters, so characters she obviously really wants to draw, in a various theme. Sometimes one she just feels like, sometimes ones that are voted on by the patrons. And, that is more work, right? Because she has to physically make a thing and, send it out and all this sort of stuff. She has to make specific art for it. But that's her full-time job, is making art, for these things. So, and it's her Blorbos. So that is, something that she'd want to do. And, again, it's her full-time job, so she can do that. Now, unfortunately, a lot of artists that still have full-time jobs are doing way more than 40 hours a week and doing way, way, way harder than a lot of things. But the point is that I know for a fact that she very much does want to draw her Blorbos in these themes, because it's all that sort of thing. I could never do that, because I just physically do not have the time. And also,
that's the main struggle.
Our main sort of, place where we have an actual following is Ace Tooney, not the comic. No matter how much I want it to be. I am unable to put enough effort into it.
Not impossible.
I certainly, there's less time, unfortunately, spent on the comic than I would like. That's just how life is. And, I don't have any idea how I would further monetize. If the goal, right, just as a, it doesn't really matter, because it kind of matters. I would love to monetize more, just because then I could pay more editors and things to do things for me, and then I could work on the comic more. That would be the ideal.
Now that would be a game changer.
We're getting close to another big sort of switch. I'm on the last stream that I will be doing the cutting for. As Zilla has started cutting the next stream. So, very fun. I know, Ellie, and that's the problem, is I really want to do that. The things that I want to do are the comic and the thumbnails. And I want to have my hands in the pot of video editing, but I certainly don't need to be the level that I am. And that's why I'm very glad to have managed to onboard Zilla as this extra thing. To hopefully that will open a lot more time for me as well. Because I think that would basically be at the point where that's as hands-off as I would want to be, I think, mathematically.
So that's your level of comfortability.
I'm not cutting it, but then I get to review it, and then I hand it off to be open captioned, and then no, there's one more step that would be nice for somebody else to do. Waiting. Yeah, there you go. Waiting.
Shirtless Milano.
The microwave videos. Yeah, the microwave videos are great. Milano. But so it is just just as a concept of if the channel made more money, then I could offload more stuff, and we could have shorts actually happen, and we could have whatever. I could work on the abridged more often, all this sort of stuff. So that would be the reason to monetize more. But what else would you monetize? You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what you would do as just a hypothetical. What would even be so streamlined? Everything I think of would just be more work for me, right? It's yeah.
What I've been seeing a lot more of, and this would be so much effort. I'm definitely not saying do this, but I see so many webtoon creators making plushies of their characters. Even if their webtoon is just a couple of entries in, there's suddenly a plushie Kickstarter for it.
That just sounds
I'm wondering when this trend took off. When did we start prioritizing the plushies as merchandise?
I think it's Makeship's fault. Because Makeship has a specific scheme where you can set up to have a plushie, and then people pledge like $2 that they will buy it, and then it only goes into production if you hit enough pledges. So like Makeshift basically doesn't lose anything at all, whereas like but it gives everybody the opportunity that if you do have a big enough demand, you can make a plush, which would normally be a very difficult thing of merch to make otherwise, you know? Also, Makeshift plushes definitely operate off of, like, universal patterns for character plushes. You know, it's like a Funko, right? It's all the same mold with like slightly different stuff.
Similar
like,
molds
it's the same
and everything.
base, and then it's just like slightly different things, you know. So it is like it is definitely Makeshift's fault.
Makes
Whether
sense.
that's a good or a bad thing, you know, up to you. I have a couple of Makeshift plushies, but they are not character plushies. I have a really, really long salamander from the artist Fawnwood that I've followed for a long time. That actually might be my only Makeshift plushie. Yeah, nothing else.
The Croconana isn't
no,
Makeshift?
Croconana's its own thing. Croconana's full its own thing.
I think I only have one Makeshift plush too. It's the moth kitten.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's the only one.
I see a
Everything
lot
else
of
is
makeshift stuff, but I'm also personally
something
not a
else.
big fan of character plushes. Laios is literally the only exception, and that's just because he doesn't have enough other official merch.
Yeah. Teru Vash, definitely
Oh,
an
yeah.
exception
Legolas-
to the rule, because that one's so stinking cute.
Legolas smash
And
so...
I gotta say,
yeah, Hondo.
at least with the Rudo plushies, they've been cooking. Like, in terms of official merch and in terms of fan merch, they have been cooking with the Rudo plushes.
I find Laios is just... His face is just very difficult, period, for a lot of people to capture. So, I'm envious. I see this I'm really... If I had more time on my hands, there's an artist that I follow now. They're a 3D artist, and they actually make STL files for resin printers of full anime figures. And they have made multiple Kifri and Orgio ones. But
No
remember,
way.
Mars, this means you have to paint them yourself.
Yeah.
And that is
I
the
know.
sole thing holding me back from being like, Dylan, please print this. And it's literally because I have to paint it. And well, and there's part of me that has that fucking, you know, gay audacity in me of like, I could totally make it look as good as the thing. And I possibly could.
You probably
But it would
could
take
pull it
forever.
off.
It would take forever.
Yeah, that's the other problem.
Take
Laios is the Flynn Rider of anime protagonists.
Honestly,
just can't get his
eye-wise,
nose right.
yeah, eye-wise, 100%. He has a very specific eye shape that is just not seen in anime a lot, and it gives him a very specific expression that's easy to fall into negative expressions that he doesn't have as much. And then, like, the crazed expression he has is done wrong a lot as well. It's this whole thing. Would Dylan help with advice? Yes, Allie. I would still have to do it, though. That's the problem. No, Willow, that's my goal. That's my goal. I'm eyeing this Colosso course that's on sale right now. That's using ZBrush to make your character 3D art specifically for figure stuff.
Ooh.
And you're talking about Laios? Yeah, Laios is
I
is
stand
like
by.
Drax.
Laios does not have abs.
No, Laios is like Drax. He's what's the word? He's not built in a show it, you know, like bodybuilder way. He's built in a practical way. That's the word I want. He's practically strong. So that means he has a good amount of fat on there. He's gotta. Ah, shit, it's that time.
Oh, shoot, is it really?
It really is.
Okay, well, I got about half of this organized, so that's a start.
That's a start.
That works.
He
We're getting
thick
there.
indeed.
He
Be like
thick.
Milano, not everything.
Although, going back to plushies, I do think a plushie Milano would be adorable.
I think
if we ever did a
really
plushie Avrit, you could beat it up if you so choose.
I think it'd be very... Yeah, all the fucking comments like the Reagan plush. Perfect to drown in the toilet.
I was literally thinking that.
Oh my god. Alrighty. But thank you all for coming. Thank you to the lovely YouTube channel members that do indeed support us 90%
Yes.
just cuz. And
Thank
partially
you so
only
much.
to get
We really
early
appreciate you
access
guys.
to videos. Really means a lot. Like I said, it allows me to start having more time to do other shit. And if y'all, this is a fully serious thing. If you guys ever have a brain blast moment, you wake up in the middle of the night from a dream, where it's like, damn, that's something I'd love to see from Ace Tooney as like a incentive. Let us know. Let us know.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
Allie,
let
we
us know your
sadly-
ideas.
We won't see you tomorrow, so thank you, Allie. We will
Yes.
be a long time, but we'll see you again. I will leave Mars and Chars, but for everybody else who can come,
Mars
to
and
stream-
Chars.
Yeah, Mars and Chars. Mars
don't
of
wanna
the
be
stars. But for everyone else who we'll see tomorrow on Ace Attorney, we'll see you then. Otherwise, Allie, have a happy Friday. And anybody else who won't come. And we'll see you then. Good night.
See you tomorrow, guys. Good night.